Better get these drops in. Shouldn't have no other option. Ay, but to get these drops in. Got drops on drops and they coming in fast. And it's been a long journey, just thankful for the chance. Haters in the comments, no pop, they mad. I remember when I got in, only wanted a few stacks. But you can never have enough, keep adding zerbs to the stash. And however this thing go, I'm just hoping we free some souls. The richest ducks in Babylon, to find my way and ghost. Swimming in a pond of wealth as that liquidity flows. As the story goes, better get these drops in. Shouldn't have no other option but to get these drops in. Better get these drops in. Shouldn't have no other option but to get these drops in. Throw them ballots on chain, they can't rig it no more. We don't want these chemicals, we don't want these GMOs. We don't want this government dope, let our children all go. Cause it's drop by drop, that's all we got. So stay planting them seeds and collect your crops. Cause what you put your mind to, they can't stop. We once slaved away, now we punching off that clock. And it's BYOB, be your own boss. Better get these drops in. Shouldn't have no other option but to get these drops in. Better get these drops in. Shouldn't have no other option but to get these drops in. Drops out, got that newfound wealth. Mansion got a house got a new townhouse. We flipping switches, glitches, someone write that down. From glitches in the riches, went down the ghost route. Yacht with a spot, flying spaceship inbound. UFO can't see it and it don't make a sound. We always rose above when they try to hold us down. On that ripple, nipple, dripple, getting drops right now. Better get these drops in. Shouldn't have no other option but to get these drops in. Better get these drops in. Shouldn't have no other option but to get these drops in.
Coffee time with Berserker and Uncle Buster. Doors open. Good to see you. You know where the coffee pot is.
This is Berserker.
Yo, this is Uncle Buster. Get a cup. Let's talk crypto.
Yeah, dude. This coffee's bomb.
Nothing comes between me and my XRP. All in.
Encore, yay! Someone said they're waiting for encore. Who's that? Brian. Yo. What up, pimp?
Ooh wee. What's up, brother?
Chilling, bro.
Good morning. Happy coffee time, Uncle Buster. Let's go. Welcome to Coffee Time, live community chat. We talk crypto, we talk red pill, we talk fucking XRP, we talk whatever we want, and
Whatever
you can join too. Click the link in the chat.
We want. Yeah, man, we're so close, bro. All kinds of shit.
Today is a good day as you make it. Let's go, dude. They got that Coffee Time mug. Let's go. Bro, we actually do sell merch. That's if you guys want it. It's in our description, I think. This is No FOMO by Bagman. So what are we doing? Are we doing a dip? Are we doing a skyrocket? Are we doing like, what the fuck are we doing? I was saying half of Twitter thinks that we're going to dip. I think we're going to dip. I think there's one more dip. But because, you know, it makes sense. There has to be a catalyst or something like that. But there's a ton of other people that are like, no, we're about to moon rocket. Like they're gonna juke fake us. The squeaker sneakers on the basketball court. And they're going to juke us in the skyrocket.
370 to 140. I mean, That's a big ass retracement,
Bro.
bro. And it went all the way down to what's the lowest it went to? Like
Right.
90 something cents for a split second or whatever.
30. No, it was like 130 something, 128 or something like that. Unless you remember a 90-second dip. I don't remember where it wicked to. But here's the thing. The dump is possible too. Or not the dump, but the pump, the moon rocket is possible, because I'm seeing a bunch of fuckery on Twitter saying when they're going to actually pass the Clarity Act. There's people saying, like BG said, 90% certain Clarity's going to pass by the end of April. That's what BG said, at least from what I remember. And then there's a bunch of other people that are like, no, we're going to pass it March 1st or something like that. Maybe that means in committee, like only Senate or whatever the fuck. But the way the verbiage is, it's almost designed to confuse the shit out of us. We don't know if it's March, April. We don't know. I need some more Uncle Buster rub a dub soon. Let's go.
Hold on.
Let's go, dude. Roger.
Yeah, it's in the
Anyways, pump or dump, dude. Something's coming. Yeah. It's been ranging, dude, at like 139 to 143 for fucking a week now. There we go.
it's in the description.
Busters.
What's our website? I forgot the damn name of it.
What's the website? What's the name of the website?
Hold on.
I don't know.
I'll just pull it up real quick.
I mean, shit, it's somewhere.
Fourth wall.
Oh.
But I'm only showing you this. We got the 2 for $20, but I couldn't find the 7-ounce bottle. So these are the Kinder size. These are 5.5 ounce. So if you order the 2 for $20, you'll get 3 of these, and that's an extra ounce. More ounce to the bounce. Badonkadonks. Let's go.
Oh, ounce to the
3
bounce.
for
My
20.
son loves that rub. Let's go, bro. Ooh-wee. There we go. We got money bags, not Bob. I've got some buy orders set. If it dips, I'm ready. If not, I'm ready. There you go.
I don't think it has to do anything, bro.
There you go.
I think whatever happens, happens. But
We got the full red moon. March 3rd is a full red moon. Maybe time to buy then. I mean, who knows? What are you talking about? Fucking, dude, half of me is like they're doing a board of peace. And then the other half of me is like, they're about to obliterate Iran off the map. Like, in my head, I'm like, there's so much fucking dichotomy going on right now. It makes zero sense. It's on purpose, too, I think. But we're
For
close.
sure.
It's this year. If nothing happens this year, fucking take me out back and shoot me, bro. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's
I think
over. It's this year.
we're going levels this year.
fucking year, finally.
Yeah, we're
level.
going levels.
When I say it's dude, it's perspective based. We hit $20, $50. That's the start of a new life. I don't know about you.
Hey, $20.
That's
Yeah,
the
that's
start of a
like
new life.
levels.
And ain't just dicking around getting bigger TV screens for your battle station so you can trade all day and jerk off and fucking eat grilled cheese sandwiches and hot Cheetos and wipe them on your fucking office chair. You know, no,
But
it's going out shopping for moms, loading up your freezers, getting a new
I
spot.
was talking to somebody a couple weeks ago, and they're like, "Yeah, but that's what you hope," or something. I don't even remember how we got on that shit, but they're like, "That's what you hope." Well, hope's all you got, bro. Like everyone else's plan, they're stuck in their plan. Their plan cannot get better. Like, and ain't no one blowing by us. You know what I'm saying? I've already had everything I really need, bro. I've had everything I need. So,
Yep.
If this shit passes, let's say Clarity Act passed, we fucking run to $10, you're out of here. But we're already on the timeline. The timeline's already happened. That's why I was saying, if you've done the work, you're already on the timeline. The results are going to make them wish they would have did something because of your results.
If you don't buy crypto, bro, to that point,
UBI line. UBI line.
Bro, you're not even, you're waiting. You're at the mercy of them to get their shit together to UBI you. So you're waiting on communism and the Skynet system to fucking save you. Like, that's literally what you're waiting on if you don't have crypto. That's it. There's one ticket out of here, bro. That's it. But hard work, Berserker. Go get your degree, Berserker. Hard work. Make your life. Bro, if I start right now and go to college, get my ass a fucking master's, something like that, because a motherfucking bachelors don't do shit anymore, bro. You're getting fucking minimum wage jobs, even if they're governmental or on a level of, a white collar. They're still $20 an hour. Yeah, what you're getting is you're getting a benefits package. That's what your bachelor's is getting you. But you're still making the same as a McDonald's motherfucker. But
that's like,
go to school, get a bachelor's. That's 6 years. That's 6 years. And then you got to go get heavy, hit the grounds running, hit the streets, and get in that job. Oh, there's job placement. They'll place you. Not if you get anything other than a fucking finance degree or something like that. If you get art or social sciences, you're going to be a fucking homeless bum the rest of your life. You're going to struggle. But like, dude, it's decades of fucking work to get to a point where you can barely survive. By then, UBI will be up and running, and you'll be saved by the Musks of the world. Sorry, go ahead. Bro,
I mean, Ambassador Cartwright, you have to purchase your freedom. That's what's weird. Like, I mean, the Matrix, dude, they got this shit figured out. But what's weird is people jealous envy. Like, if someone's doing good, the jealous people are like, oh, they only care about money. You know what I'm saying? But literally, you have to use the money you do have to do shit like this to even have a chance, right? And it's the fact that you're less selfish, because I could have used a shit ton of money to buy a bunch of dumb shit. I got a fucking fifth wheel, I got a boat, you know what I'm saying? I got jet skis, right? But I didn't.
And you're not to mention your new whip has a $950 fucking payment every month. Not to mention the insurance that's $500 to cover that brand new whip. Like,
so most people actually, they do have the money,
dude.
Let me get into. I was watching a video about master manifestors, and they're saying this chick could articulate well, though, bro. Like, hella wise. She was like, master manifestors. I had to write this shit down, and she's just rattling it off. And I thought of XRP. That's why I'm going to share it. Master manifestors start opposite. They start from the top down. It's a soul pull. You're pulled by your soul, right? So you start manifesting from the soul plane. Then the next plane is the mental plane. Then the emotional plane, which is law of attraction. And then the physical plane. And I'm like, dude, that's fucking literally XRP. Like, it's backwards versus, we've talked about it. Pay Me understands it pretty deeply too. Like, you get the thought, you put a plan together. I think a lot goes into manifesting, but when I saw this, I'm all, oh, that's fucking dead on accurate. Like, it's totally, because, like, even when, like, that Johnny Litecoin, oh, and they say it's spiritual, blah, blah. Well, for me, I was pulled, like, to where I didn't deny the message, right? This is just the first message. I don't give a fuck what you say. I ain't letting it go. You can say, you know what I'm saying? You're like, stand up, stand on business on this one, right? But I had to have things happen in the past that I let it go, because it could be the Matrix works against you, man. Oh, that's sort of weird, Not letting this one go.
Bro, Cartel. That was good. Cartel, bro. He goes, in all honesty, $20 to $50 is going to be the biggest fight to hold. And that's what Buster said years ago.
You don't have to hold, though. You could do a light lick just to ease your shit up. Yeah. You don't have to go change your life on, but you could take a little lick and fucking bring yourself easement. You still fucking invested all this time and money, bro. Like, you don't have to, like, I'm not saying change your life at 20 and 50 if you want to change it at $100, but you could fucking sell a little bit.
Motherfuckers, bro, you're talking motherfucker. Bro, people that don't understand that concept are gonna go. They're gonna fucking have such a fucking gut urge to go buy a house and secure their physical life immediately. There you go. I have a master and bait. Let's go. But no, dude, they're gonna want to go secure their life, their physical. Go buy the house. I'm gonna lick because of the fact that Buster's been a proponent of get your head out of your ass and think about this. I'm gonna go lick a reasonable, like, a sensible lick of my bag, and I'm gonna rent. I'm not fucking buying shit off the gate. I'm not buying a fucking thing. I might buy dinner, but I'm not buying fucking houses. I'm not buying cars unless it's a beater off a lot. You know what I mean? In the hood, because I like it. Whatever, you know. I'm not doing that shit. I'm renting everything. And then figure out when we fucking skyrocket, when we're, you know, thousands per coin. You know what I mean? There we go. I'm buying land for my lick. And that's to your bag. If you think you can justify that at $20-$50 and make that work and have enough bags afterward to see the thousands per coin, yeah, do it. Run it. Ooh-wee.
I couldn't do no. Oh, good.
Some people don't have the time. I'm too old. I don't want to take care of anything. I'll own the business I rent from. So immediately, motherfuckers are going to be just like buying shit, making their legacy right away, which is fine. That's fine. But if you got a little bit of life left or whatever, yeah, sure. You know, wait for those big bags to be able to make bigger moves later. You know, a little bit more discipline. But you always said this whole time, Buster, you always said it's going to be you're going to have to, you think it's hard now? You fighting green candles, you after you've seen more money than you've ever fucking seen, like, good luck. Good luck fighting the $50, the temptation to rip a fat chunk and sell it at $50 versus $1,000 per coin. You know what I mean? Or more, you know? Sorry, go ahead. My bad.
I lost my thought.
It's
all your fault, Berserker.
This is cashing out by it's all my fault.
Cashing out, man. That was my favorite, dude. I think drops overtook
cashing out by bag.
Cashing out. But I like the way baggies and tails
I like
go.
Drops. We don't have that on, bro. Well, we don't have drops on instrumental.
Oh, okay.
This is Castle Pick right here. Yeah. That's the problem. We only have the video drops. So I wish we had the drops on instrumental. So it's just we got a collection of baggy tracks, and some the ones that we can play in the background here have to be instrumental, because if he's got his lyrics blasted in the back, it interferes with the conversation. So we'd like to. I don't care if it's in the back, but it does mess with people when there's words. I'm 73 years old. Building a crypto portfolio is my hobby. Right. Moneybags Not Bob don't need this. So, yeah, go buy a house. Go buy a house.
Yeah, but you know what's crazy is when we get this right, bro, it's like, I think you done did your job that you were here to do, man. Like, I already know, like, I've seen, like, like when you start really looking at generational curses, I've seen other people, like, I know the curse they have to break in their generation, you know, their bloodline. My curse is probably alcohol and generational wealth, you know, straight up. Yeah. So even if the
world made you
hit it and passed away, but like, bro, I've already done. I think the calling, I'm being pulled. Like, I know my calling is past XRP, like, but I think that's why I sacrificed XRP not to work, right? But I also worked on what I believe is my calling, which, get on YouTube, learn how to articulate some shit, because there's a lot of shit I could articulate now. Before, if we go back, I don't know, I joined you 5 years ago, I was learning how to articulate. But what's crazy is it's always within me. It's always been within me, you know. But you let the matrixy motherfuckers, like, even when you're talking about school, there's people I know school made way more than them, but they just think they're boss dick because they got a bachelor's degree. It's like, motherfucker, I make damn near double you. Yep. No one gives a fuck, you know. It
becomes their prison. It becomes their prison.
It's like, that was the other cool kid shit. Master's degree and doctrines and all this shit. And like, some of these people are working like in their 70s, bro. They spend so much money on dumb shit. You're like,
well, not only that. Well, here comes. Let's say you get high up, you got a PhD, master's, and you become responsible for shit. You get locked into your job, And like people, motherfuckers like that, they want to just like fuck off and have weekends off and don't care. But if you become a doctor or some sort of like SME, which is a subject matter expert at like or you're some sort of CEO or you're running a business or something, you have no breaks. You're fucking locked in. You cannot leave. And so eventually it becomes your identity and you have to keep doing it. Well, the excuse is, but I like to work. It keeps me busy. It keeps me something to do. No, motherfucker. If you had the chance to jettison right now and pull the eject handle, you would. Problem is people don't have the guts to do that. You either come from fucking desperation on each side of the scale. It's all desperation. I come from the po folk. Never had that shit. Never had that amount of money. Don't even know what I would do. So there's intimidation there, but there's also intimidation on the other scale, where people are CEOs and run businesses and have families, and all they want to do inside is pull the fucking eject handle.
But we're all, like,
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about pull the eject handle and go retire and do what the fuck you've always wanted to do, but you can't because you're so locked in. You're so locked into your existing life, you can't jettison. I got to commend it to you, bro. You're talking about giving up ZRKs for not working. Bro, you did that. You pulled the ejection. I remember how hard you worked years ago. You worked your fucking bonkers, bro. How your work ethic is way more than most people. And I know this because I work hard too, but not like that. Buster's a work motherfucker. But then you get that sense of pride where you latch onto that. You're like, I'm the hardest working motherfucker ever.
You know what?
To what avail? You're gonna ruin yourself. But you pulled the eject handle. We're about to moon. It's Shangri-La forever now. You know what I mean? All right, what's up, Bishop? Nice
What's going on, brothers? What's going on? Good afternoon, and hello to the chat.
Look at this fool.
What's that?
Hello, sir.
On there.
Look at this backdrop, dude.
My backdrop.
You're a legit operation now, bro.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
That's fine.
Anyway, yeah, for me, like I said in the chat, when I hit this, and I said first million, and I mean that first million, I'm definitely selling derivatives probably for the rest of my life and collecting premiums.
Take it off now.
That's the plan that I have.
Right. So money's going to make money. You're going to make money.
Exactly.
Like right out the gate.
Yeah, I'm not looking to buy anything.
Buster, I just muted you.
Yeah, I'm not looking to buy anything right off the clip. I get to get that money making money from me. Once I get that going, then I maybe give myself about a year, maybe even 2, and then I'm off to the races after that. Or I can do it after your show,
which is a beautiful thing because you've got the initial plan. So you give yourself a year, maybe 2. What we're not hearing, at least what I'm not hearing, is that the specifics. Are you going to buy a home right at the gate? Probably not.
No, probably
not. Going to shop around.
No.
Figure it out, right?
You're correct.
You got a couple of years to kind of give yourself to figure it all out. Yeah. It's 50.
I'll work on full automation unless it gets stupid.
You're drunk right now, Chris. You're drunk.
Go back to because Nerdy said last week, which was, he made a good point where a lot of people identify themselves as of their job or whatever they're doing, which is true because if I go back before XRP and before I got into crypto and I had my route, I said to somebody when I was working, I was like, man, I'll probably always work, right? Because that's how I identified myself.
Mm-hmm.
And then as I started being getting red pilled and in the queue and the consciousness, that's why it was a consciousness thing. Like as the consciousness started climbing, then I get in the XRP. And then you sort of find through, for me, it was following what I believe was true. Through truth, then you're like, oh yeah, like fuck the work thing. You know what I'm saying? You sort of find what you're meant to do versus what you just sort of settled to do, because it worked out. Not that I wasn't not successful. I was pretty fucking successful. But even when we were talking about all the trust, we're really rolling up to be a CEO of our own business. We're all going to have trust and have the whole fucking thing. Like I've already done management in the grocery business, been the business owner, been a boss. Now it's CEO time, bro. Like,
and all of those things go to build who you are, right? So the ideal thing is to make your hobby your job, and that's the space that we're looking for. You know, once we get to where we want to be, we can do that. We can then make that, it won't even be a job, it'll be the thing that we like to do. So, and that's the goal. It's always been the goal.
I
Yeah,
think
man.
a job,
Interesting.
like in my eyes, I think a job is going to happen, and I'm not even going to realize it's a job. And I've talked a lot about that. I'm not.
That's how it's supposed to be.
That's how it's supposed to
But
be.
it'll, yeah. I won't even realize that it's a job, and all of a sudden I'm running something that I love to do, and you know what I mean.
And next thing you know, you're getting awards. People handing you stuff, and you're getting awards because you're doing what you love.
Yeah. Jules gonna hit eject. He's gonna pull the eject lever and then go.
Yeah, I think after last week's ski trip, I realized that I love skiing. So it's been, I get to do it at least once a year, but I wish I could do it more.
You might even open a business. Who knows?
Travis Smith, real quick. Let's get this. Would I be wise to buy a few wallets to have no send wallets to exchange? Air gap to the air gap. Sound like broke. Backup plan to the backup plan. I know this is going to moon. Just scared of the transfer of funds.
You can never be too cautious, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's.
I agree.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea, dude. Not a bad idea.
Yeah, and I love the descent.
Well, you do. I'm thinking,
and I love the
you
Elapal
did the
X for $120. You get 3 cards, and they're all separate wallets. So for $120, you could have 3 different cards, all that have their own seed phrase to the card, and you could have 3 wallets for $120 is what it is. That's why it's no joke. That system is fucking pretty premier, man. I thought so. What do you think, Bishop, on that?
Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you 100%. I mean, it's pretty cheap, easy to set up, easy to carry around. Eventually we will be using these cards like Visa cards. They have a chip on them. They have a chip for a reason. I mean, they're setting us up. I mean, we're going to be able to use them just like that. So I agree with you 100%, Buster. 100%.
Yeah, if you had a dream,
bro,
get on it, bro. That's a download.
Well, I think right now, like,
order it.
Well, right now, a lot. Right now, I can only assume that a few of us, not a few of us, but the majority of us are have these no send wallets, like maybe 1 or 2, or at the max 5 to divvy up your bags. And they're all no sends or whatever, that's fine. But like when it gets like that big gorilla number, you can pack bags and make like several forever bags in all those no sends. You can do that now. So yeah, it wouldn't hurt. I mean, yeah, it's going to cost you $400 or $500 to get all those wallets. But Buster just gave you a hack. The Elapal X, which is a card pack, is several wallets in one, right? So
every card's a separate.
You don't have to necessarily get the other.
Yeah, every card is a separate wallet.
It's something I've been thinking about for the last since all of this law stuff is coming down, all these rulings and possibly these Clarity Act. Ex post facto is a term, a rule that you can't make a law to outlaw a previous law. Yeah, you can't make a law to break a law. In other words, if something was illegal yesterday, I can't make it, legal yesterday, and I make it illegal, I can't arrest you for it. So, given that we are ahead of the game, I wonder how this is going to affect what we already hold. It's not like they can all of a sudden make laws to change what we hold legally. So it's going to be interesting as to, should we grab these wallets, hold it, have this stuff in place? My answer to that is yes. And we'll see what happens once the laws come into place. But if we're grandfathered in, I think you're ahead of the game to buy those things now. And that's just my opinion.
Beautiful. We got a delayed departure on. We also got crypto cuts. Crypto cuts,
man. Like cold cut.
Nice.
Crypto cut combo.
Except I'm not throwing ham at you.
Bishop, what beanie is that, man? Is that like rubber?
This is the Maryland, state of Maryland flag.
Oh, Maryland.
Yeah.
Okay. I know I've seen
MD.
that somewhere. I'm like, where in the hell have I seen that?
Yeah, state of Maryland.
Bill Lumberg, dude. This
Shinobi?
was-
Is that Shinobi?
Yep, you got it.
It absolutely is, dude. I was gonna say it earlier that I remember playing the game and that animation. Yeah, as soon as I saw it, I was like, "Holy crap, that's old school."
Let Buster read this, and I'll tell you why I put it up there.
Bill Lumberg, as a carpenter with zero school debt, I get people with $100,000 debt making half my wage, thinking they're smarter than me. Exactly, boo. That's the cool kids, man. That's the Joneses.
So this is like
Been
a
up to Jones.
like a representation. These little shurikens that he's blocking are the temptations to get rid of to sell your crypto early when you shouldn't. Now, this is not an insult towards anyone at all, but if everybody in here, myself included, will if you need money, calculate how much time you spend on a live stream or listening to crypto content when you could be doing possibly listening and doing some work to make you some extra money, so you don't have to do that. Or you can make
bro, they got to watch the live streams. What are you talking about, bro?
You sound like my grandpa, bro.
You can tape your phone to one of your eyes or get some glasses. Well, I used to I would work and listen to the coffee time, and then when Baggy had his, I would listen to you guys while I was working. And then I'd come if somebody said something silly, I'd go, "Who said that?" And I'd go look over
and it was dual.
Yeah, but work comes in all kinds of forms, and this kind of work is actually education. And education is a type of work.
Yeah, I'm not talking about people that are new to this.
Up by Bishop.
I'm gonna change it to another Ninja Screen Bishop. You better watch out. I'm gonna take that beanie off your head.
Ooh-wee. No one fucks with my Bishop. Let's go.
Bishop.
No, dude,
versus
for real
Ninja.
though, like I agree. There's side hustles. There could be
Yeah.
less bitching and more productivity. Sure.
I
No,
started in
We want the
OS.
atom bomb. We want the nuke. We want the
Of
nuke
course.
that's going to change our lives forever.
But the people here really, I mean, they're here for a reason. Like, to me,
I didn't say instead.
somebody,
I said at the same time.
I'm
just
good.
saying,
I'm not
who the
even
fuck
going
else
on.
am I gonna hang out with on Sunday morning?
Exactly.
Well, that is true. It is Sunday.
Get back to work. Shut up. That's funny.
I'm looking for let's get some hate comments. Hey.
Yeah.
Put
I
some
forgot
else
what
up.
point I was gonna make.
No, that's a good thing. Yeah, you could side hustle. You could side hustle. But dude, it's hard, bro. It's hard. Once you learn the fever and you realize and you understand and just talking about it for years and you know the ripple's about to take over the world. Like
You can't. I think that's where it hits.
on. Like let's
It hits
go.
the people that were meant to get the message. They did the side hustle.
Yep.
The people that's sitting around that didn't get the message, we're trying to pass on a message meant for me, and I'm trying to give that to someone else. They're not going to go side. They're gonna wish and shoulda, woulda, coulda after, like, you know what I'm saying?
I'm just talking about making some extra chips so you can get what you need. You know what I mean? Get your, I would
like,
hate, go ahead.
You're talking about going back to the $20 to $50 thing.
Yeah,
That's-
something like
yeah,
that. Because I mean,
But at the same time, if a motherfucker wants to, let's say dude said, I'm going to sell 10 or 20% at $100, you're going to tell me you can't scrape 1 or 2% at 20 or 50 dollars?
I'm not saying what anybody can or can't do. It's just suggestive. So like, how do I put it? I guess it just depends on how much you got too. You know what I mean? Which is, of course, nobody.
Yeah,
needs to air
percentages
that
take
out.
out.
No, his shit was rhetorical. He was saying you mean to tell me you don't mind scraping a little bit. That's what he was saying.
Oh yeah, I mean, even personally, I've
wasn't
done
saying,
no. I've done calculations like that for myself. Like me personally, I'm hoping like some of the other ones like H bar and XLM will hit. Maybe they're not all going to be close to the same amount at the same time, but like I will consider those smaller in the grand scheme versus XRP. So like I would hope to scrape out of those or cash in out of those while I'm just like letting the XRP just completely just stack like
That's
as the
probably
numbers
going to
go.
be a reality. Like, I think they're all going to go.
I
don't think
I
they're
agree
gonna-
with you also. I think if you can't catch up with Zerbs right now, you get what you can and you just grab the other things that are cheap at this point. Because remember, we were on here when Zerbs were 9 cents, 10 cents.
Yeah, that's good.
So you know, grab some bits and pieces here and catch up. Everything will work itself out.
Yep.
And you always do what's best for yourself. You know, despite us telling you don't sell and all this, you do what you have to do for yourself and just be okay with it.
Okay, so my overall message is with the imagery is resist temptation wherever possible, not only just in life and being a good person, but in maximizing the time and effort that you put into stacking your crypto.
And that's what it's about, dude. We're just in the economic little piece of the pie for the crypto thing, but we resisted temptation. That's perfect, because that's sort of how I said earlier, like when people, they have money, they just choosing to spend their money in a different way because there's no value here, right? But that plays into what you just said, resisting temptation. And the crypto to me is the economic little piece of the pie.
Oh, Duel said that he doesn't think that he'll ever own any businesses. Well, I know of a Porsche dealership. I'm not going to say where that's owned out of a particular, that was built by a particular cartel family in order to clean up their money. So if they can do it, you could do it. I guess.
Dude, literally the only business I think I would do is like
buying
old Porsches and
no, I
like,
mean a
like
whole dealership.
Yeah, I'd love to have
Your
a
last
whole
name
one of
better be
those used
German or
lots
you're
where
out.
you just store the cars and yeah. So I'm actually literally looking at Porsche Cayennes right now on Auto Trader.
I kind of figured that's why I wanted to bring your head back over this way a little bit.
I rode up to the ski trip in my buddy's 2014 Cayenne Turbo S that he scooped up for a song and a dance. It was like $154,000 back in 2014, and this one had 181,000 miles on it. So he got it for like 13.7, and the car was fantastic. We just had the oil change before we left. He put some winter tires on it, and we went, and the car was unbelievable.
See, I don't like anybody that much that I let them use use any of my cars.
Yeah,
that's really nice of them to do that.
Well, no, he came with me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was a guy's trip. So gay, but yeah.
You mean a gay's trip?
Relax,
Hey
chat.
guys,
We had
where you
separate
going?
rooms and separate beds.
You had dual rooms?
Yeah, we had a 3-bedroom. Yeah, we had a
That was a
3-bedroom condo.
Why'd you have so many rooms, man?
One of my buddies that was supposed to go canceled. You're funny.
That sounds cool.
Yeah, it was a good time.
I
Managed not to kill myself. That was the best part.
Ooh-wee. Yep. How's everyone doing? You guys okay?
Yeah. Almost choked on some grape here. That was
don't do that. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm pumped, man. Like the more, I mean, that Monica Long space, that X space where they were like one sentence, sum up 2026, and she was like institutional adoption at scale. And then with all the amendments going on onto the XRPL to facilitate that bank money coming in, I know we're close. It's just frustrating, but the waiting is killing me.
I've heard rumors that they have actually signed this thing, and we're supposed to hear something next week. But of course, that's just a rumor. But it's interesting that news kind of leaked out like that. That they're literally, like I said a couple of weeks ago, they were down to fighting over paragraphs. So we'll see what happens.
Okay, I have a serious question about.
I was saying that in the beginning of the show. It's super confusing right now. Sorry, go ahead.
That's okay. I was listening to what's his channel? Apex Crypto. Do you guys ever listen to him? His name's Alex.
Yeah.
He's
been on the show.
Yeah,
Has he really?
We don't know.
Yeah, dude, he comes on all the time. Yeah.
No, we don't know him.
Yeah. No, who's that? Who dat?
He was talking about like his Project Nexus, how that's that was like code word for Ripple, and how, you know, he's establishing a point of Ripple taking over Swift. And then I hear like all these 50-50 arguments. Like it seems like an even split for the amount of content creators. What do you guys think about that? I hear more of integration, not takeover.
Hey, Apex, if you're out there listening, get on and explain yourself.
Well,
I think it will.
Okay.
Or it'll be, or Swift will just integrate and use it. You know, I don't care if Swift goes away or not, but they're gonna use it.
They definitely use it. Yeah. I mean, who doesn't want to move money fast? Let's be real. As much as everyone is saying they're resisting, in the end, everybody wants to move money fast.
And when you get in the Nostro Vostro accounts, there's so much money sitting island. They want to move it, but they also want the finality of if you move crypto, it's settled. That's what they really want.
Oh, definitely.
You know,
the free
instant settlement side.
Yeah, a lot of people.
This goes back to Mickey B. Fresh, bro. Mickey B. Fresh was the first motherfucker to really break down the Nostro accounts. This is like 2018, I think, probably.
I listen to him sometimes.
But I think
Mickey B. Fresh was also the first to really break down Flare.
Yeah. But he was the first dude before he was the first motherfucker that talked about Swift, bro. I watched like an hour video of his like a long time ago. But yeah, man, we're going down the road.
Yeah, I just heard mixed things on it. I think I heard Crypto Hulk he's one of those dudes that'll shoot people down when they say, oh no, he'll say, oh, Swift's not getting replaced by Ripple. And then I'm like, it seems like it could. I could understand the argument as to why, because most of us are of the thought that the old system has to die, right? But how often does that really happen when it's generationally the same people running the show?
Exactly. And does it have to die? Or I mean, if they integrate it, is that not
exactly?
Yeah,
pivot.
What's the
definition of die?
What is the definition of die? Die could just mean the system switch.
True.
I mean, it could go
well,
either way.
BG said 14%, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
I'm going to etymology of die.
Was that takeover or was that integration?
That was, I would imagine, it sounded like integration to me, but it almost came across as like a takeover.
Integration.
You know who just integrated a $10 super cash app? Sandra Turnbow. Appreciate you, girl.
Oh, Sandra and Quincy. Thank you, guys.
And Quincy with the 111. I highlighted that too. I didn't call out Quincy. Quincy 111.
You know what I'm gonna do right when it moves?
Appreciate you, brother.
I'm gonna sob like a baby.
Live? We do it live?
Yeah, sure. Why not? Let's do it.
No. Maybe a little bit. I'll break after I've cried my balls out.
Tears of joy.
Just after I've cried my balls out for a week, dude, I'll get on here and be like, I love you guys.
Shoving a big triple meat burger in your mouth while you're crying.
Yeah,
big
dude,
Wagyu
2 weeks,
steak.
Sir. What does it say? What does it say? Fuck 2 weeks. Who said that? Oh, there we go.
Jason.
What's the expectation out there? Clarity Act is signed. No, Daniel Steiner got D'Ambre, but what's the expectation? That's the last piece of legislation.
Actually, there's one
all
more
the banks
behind
jump
that.
in. That's what happens.
Yeah, it's one more behind that, and that's the last act for the stablecoin. I forget what it's called, but it's basically say the stable they can't monitor us with stable coins. That's the last piece, technically. I suspect they'll go at the same time. I'm hoping they'll be right at the same time. And after that, yeah, the banks are free to do whatever they want. And Bank of America has always been sitting in the background. They've already got patents. They're sitting there just waiting for the hammer to drop. So they're ready to hit the ground running. So I expect we're going to see a pretty good move. Now, will we see a move to $100? I kind of personally doubt that, But any move higher is a positive thing. So if we see a move to $10, that'd be great.
It's
We're on our way.
motivational.
Are you, Bishop? Were you referring to the market structure bill? So
Is it the
Genius
market
passed.
structure?
Genius passed. We're waiting on the Clarity Act, and then there's another market structure bill which is supposed to give clarification on things too around stablecoins.
Okay.
Yeah, the bill prohibits stablecoin issuers from offering rewards simply for holding stablecoins. Yeah, I think that's the one that they're arguing over right now because the banks don't want these crypto exchanges and companies to be able to offer such high rewards. They're worried that everybody's going to bail on the bank.
Of course they are. I know I would.
Of course we would, dude.
Yeah, but I believe you're correct. Thank you.
Jody thinks the old guard is just rewriting the way they screw us.
That's probably true too.
I want to know
there's
what's
still going to be changing.
Coinbase.
Yeah, this is just a shift of technology and shift to technology from the old system. It's not like the old's getting replaced, and by the old I mean the people that are in power and in charge.
That's like the opportunity though to
I want to know what's
change your
gonna
shit up.
Amen to that.
Yeah, I want to know what's going to come. I want to know what's going to come of Coinbase and Gary Gensler and ETHgate and Bitcoin and Epstein connections. Like, I want to know what's going to come of all that, or are they just going to distract us by mooning it? Nothing's going to come of it. And they're going to moon it, and it's not. None of this is going to matter.
I that's what I believe. Honestly,
Fucking bananas. Because there's a lot of people that are like, ooh, Gary Gensler talked to Epstein, and oh my God. No, it's not going to matter, bro. They're just going to moon the shit out of all this. No. It's been years of this, but it does anger me. The lack of justice does fucking anger me. But
it definitely
would we
angers
have
me
moon
too.
without it?
I agree with you
know?
100%, Zerk. But I can honestly tell you, if we got to $1,000 XRP, I may forget about all this stuff. You know?
Yep.
I'll never think about that shit again.
Would we have moon?
No.
Yeah,
But
bro. Yeah.
To me, that's where I'm over. Like, I would like to see it happen, but at the same time, it wouldn't mean that it even really happened. You know, even if the whole Epstein thing blows up and all, like, to me, it's like, oh man, these people are sacrificed because that's your justice, right? And your justice, Berserker, is just like hella people else out there, right? So they just satisfied a bunch of people, and then we come into this new system, and everybody's happy, and we won, and we can all go back to sleep now.
Yeah.
Let's run it. There's nothing to fight no more. Go back to sleep, people.
Sad to say, but
at the same time, though, Bishop, like my side, my what keeps me hopeful is like the whole meek shall inherit the earth. Like, I think the people that are going to come up are just different. They're built different, man. They're not sellouts. Yeah, they're not.
Remember that video you showed? It was just about the unvaccinated people, just the statistics.
Yeah, I'll find that one. I'll do that again. That was pretty good.
But that's just one example of it. It's like, whoa, the correlations are crazy with like XRP heads.
The thing about going back to sleep is once you know, and once you're awake, even if you try to go back to sleep, you just can't because you look at the world differently. Like everything I look at nowadays, after the past 5 years, before 2020, it's like, damn, I wish I could go back to that ignorance. I wish I could go back to that naiveness, that kind of childlike view of the world. But once as much as you want to go back to that, you can't.
I agree with you 100%, but I will stuff my pillows with $100 bills and try to soothe myself. Just a little bit.
Help for sure.
Yeah. Drop my
that'll help.
Instead of
that'll help because you can get out in the middle of the woods and just fucking turn everything off and be unplugged, and then that will help not having the stimuli.
Sounds like a plan. Delayed departure, and I will be able.
Well, with the money, you can. Yeah, with the money, you can remain. Yeah, you can. With the money, you can remain in the woods and protected, or you can continuously change your environment to keep it safe with money.
Yeah,
that's what's cool about it.
That
What
too.
sucks is being stuck. That's
Yeah.
Run this, bro. This is bullshit.
Let's run it. We played it on the boardroom. It's only a minute, so we'll play it one more time.
Such a high proportion of people within the XRP community are just such good moral and ethical human beings. And 85% of people that are XRP holders were not vaccinated.
In regards to the survey, yeah, so I found 81% of those who are invested in XRP are unvaccinated. Now, that was a Twitter poll, but by comparison to regular polling is usually a sample size of 100. My sample size was about 18,000. Comes to what's called a Z-score in statistics. A Z-score of 143 is next to impossible. So that is what we're looking at here, is something that we could only say is an act of God, that this many quality people have found their way to the XRP ledger to be in this place and sustain the pressure of overwhelming force of Epstein and the governments and all of this coming down against XRP. We have been organized into a group of very select people that are in the right place. And I don't think it's by accident. I think it's because there is a reckoning coming in which XRP will naturally ascend to the #1 cryptocurrency and quite a bit beyond that.
Wonder where he got the stats from
It's
for
fire,
that.
dude.
I needed to hear that.
He did an X poll.
It was 18,000 people.
Over like 18,000 people responded. So, like statistically, it's the 81% is pretty accurate. So.
Oh, okay. Yes, I saw that.
But you know, don't we all? Real quick, Jim B. Don't, we already sort of know it from talking to people, man. How much time we talk to the wrong people, dude, to where, you know, I'll give them like one thing to do. They ain't doing shit. And that's how you know, like, the people that are meant to receive the message, man, they're not fucking around. They're like full bore, changed a bunch of shit up in their life to get more, you know, versus it's one dude.
But here's the thing.
I don't know how to sign up to Uphold. Fuck you.
Sorry,
You
go
got
ahead.
Cash App, Venmo, bitch. What the fuck you talking about? Clown? Fucking stupid, dude.
Tell
Like,
him to go.
and-
Tell him to sign up on cryptoclown.com and see what happens.
yeah, man. It's-
Bro, but here's the thing. Like that message, that video we just watched, even if you are vaccinated, bro, that was from extreme pressure and it was probably super close to your chest.
Yeah, don't,
was probably
don't
from
feel
your mom
bad, or if
screaming
your
that
job
shit
required
or
you
something.
to and you were
Like,
afraid.
yeah.
Like, don't. Yeah, we're not.
Ain't nobody better
saying
than
that
shit.
to make you feel bad. Yeah.
I had a customer that.
Well, here's
that-
how here's
Go ahead. Sorry. Go ahead, man.
Oh, I was just gonna say, here's the other thing. There were other points to that statistical anomaly, which is XRP holders, is that we're moral and super ethical and like down to earth. Like that's what I got from that. That is like when you meet degens from other fucking communities, they're fucking assholes. Like they'll fuck your shit up. They'll steal your bags. They'll bamboozle you. It's all a scam. Everything's a fucking scam in other communities. That's what's crazy. Sorry, go ahead.
No problem.
That was my point.
A customer.
Sorry, go ahead.
I had a customer who's a game designer, and he's in his mid-50s, and he was a really cool guy. And he knew everything that I knew about the vaccine. Didn't want to take it, but his oldest daughter lived in New York, and she had a baby, and she said, "You will not be able to see your grandchild unless you get vaxxed." And I was like, "Dude," I'll go, "Well, I guess we can always use Zoom."
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
But he did it anyways.
Of course he did, dude. And my father-in-law did the same thing, dude. My sister-in-law required him to do it. So, yeah, to see his grandchild.
Yeah.
It's like Buster said. You guys are the meek. It's like Buster said. It's the meek shall inherit the earth, and that's literally what that is. It's literally like a bunch of people from all walks of life that just instantly knew ZERPs were it. You know what I mean? You just know. It's that what do you call it, Buster? The hit.
Intuitive hit, man. Bow.
Intuitive hit. Yeah. Everybody here has it or has gotten it at some point. that is not. This isn't a hobby. Even though not Bob is fucking balling already, and motherfucker is gonna buy all the properties because he's older and it's a hobby to him. Most of us got an intuitive hit, and I know Bob, not Bob. You've been on the show forever, so shut the fuck up. You old guys. You're not just gonna sit there and fuck around and play the little stock market-y thing. You act like it's a fucking hobby and it's not a big deal. No, you know that your number was called by God and you got given shit to do. And we're about to go into a whole world of like doing shit.
And the meek shall inherit the earth.
I don't want to own businesses either.
It's from Jesus' Sermon on the Mount in Matthew 5. So everybody read that when you get a chance, because it's good in principle. You can apply it to many things, but just make sure you read everything else that goes with it.
I just gotta say something.
Go ahead, man.
I just gotta say something to all you guys, man. You guys are like a therapy group, man. Everyone believes in God. You're quoting the scripture, and and things are down right now, so it's kind of bringing down the vibe. 6 months ago, everything was super bullish, and everyone's like, "Yeah, wahoo!" And I just wanted to say from my heart, man, like you guys, if it wasn't for you guys, I'd be getting scared. I mean, I am scared. I mean, this whole thing is new to me, and I don't know shit. I don't know a fraction what you guys know, but just coming on here and just being part of the community and just the vibe, and then picking up the information, like Dual knows everything there is to know about, the Clarity Act and what's going on, and Bishop's super intelligent with the whole deal, and Buster and Zerker, you just keep the shit fucking happy and keep the fucking laughs flowing. But I'm just saying, as a whole, man,
you better watch your fucking mouth. I'm gonna tell you to fuck yourself. You better watch your mouth, sir.
All right, Les Grossman.
Sorry, go ahead.
Hey,
as a whole, man, you guys fucking it feels good to be able to come on here on Sunday mornings and just connect with like-minded people. That's all I had to say.
Can I vote that we use a clip of delayed departure
not
going,
Bob.
For the
any
for the
day
outro?
though,
Yeah,
it's gonna be
Flip it.
the score is gonna
He goes,
be
"Well, fuck
Coffee
me."
Time 1, The Matrix 0. 'Cause it's all about controlling your emotion, right? If you could, that's where as Zerk got on YouTube, like I didn't really know. I was fucking pretty already balls deep in this shit, but I didn't really know anybody, so I felt isolated. But and then I met Bags, and I met just a whole bunch of people that were doing it. And what's funny about me and Bags were doing like the same shit in the same time, and we didn't even know each other. Like he red pilled when I red pilled, him and G got a Gala node. I got a Gala node. I didn't know these guys when I bought my Gala node, just weird shit, at all the things you could do. But that's where the consciousness, man, it's like, but it's literally controlling your emotions. And this is
these little leaps of faith, bro. Yeah.
And
because emotionally, they want you to feel on the island. They want you to be scared, right? And they want you to sell that shit. And then, but even on the intuitive hits, like I had to miss some. And that's where either way, if you introduced yourself and gave someone enough time to even explain half or a quarter of this stuff and they denied it, you're still going to teach them a lesson that they probably had to learn in the future, right? So this might not be their boat, but you're going to change some part of their belief system moving forward.
And we also bring the experience too. You got to think about it. Duel has probably been trading for about 10, 15 years, right, Duel?
It's
about 10,
I don't
15.
do it anymore because I never made any money.
But you did, though.
I did. I did extensively for a period of around 3 years. I put myself into learning how to do that. So.
And I've been trading since 15. About 15. Apex has been here longer than me. So I mean, you got a lot of us that have seen these ups and downs, and we have lived through them, and we knew they always bounce back. And that's the thing that we keep trying to get everyone to understand. These things do come back. So while you feel that down period, and a lot of people got in at the top, of course, and they're going to continuously feel the downward push, their downward feeling. We've seen it. We've seen it happen over and over. This is just up and down constantly, and we just try to get you through the lows to get you to the next high. You know, because it's going to go up. It's going to happen. As long as we believe in these technologies and these companies are actually doing something. Ripple is out there actually making deals with people. It's not fart coin. It's not Jesus coin. These are they're actually making deals with countries and sitting at the tables with presidents and the heads of states. It's going to happen. And Remy too. Remy's been here for a while. So, you know, you got a lot of experience. We've seen these things and we're just trying to help. This show is like helping. And then thanks to Busters, thanks to ZRK, thanks to Bags, they brought us all together and to create this kind of therapy group, as you call it.
Yeah, for real.
Get us through these times.
It is hard, and I just try to remind myself that price is a distraction, and that the value is in these protocols that we're investing in. And if you honestly understand where this is going to go, until there is clarity, until there's adoption and institutional adoption at scale, like Monica Long said in the X space, this price action between just under $4 to 17 cents or 11 cents or 9 cents when Bishop was getting in, it's all just noise, guys. And when you zoom out, we're gonna be fine. If it makes you feel better, I put in $50,000 at $3.15. Okay. Extra, so don't feel bad. Like and I sleep like a baby.
Amen.
I wake up every 3 hours crying like a little bitch. But yeah, no, it's all good.
Bro,
we're gonna be fine.
Dude, up to this, bro. To your point, Duel. Up to this point, you can't get any more bullish. The next step of bullishness is fucking price action. Like that's where we're at right now.
I mean, nothing fundamentally has changed.
You can't get more bullish. All the partnerships are made. All the shit's locked up.
Yeah. Like if something had come across my desk to make me believe that there was no future in this asset, then I would have pivoted. I did pivot. I pivoted from Bitcoin and Ethereum in 2021.
Amen.
Like I used to tell people,
we've
I don't
tried
want
to
XRP.
look for
That's the bankers.
Yeah. We've tried to look for reasons to fucking unfuck ourselves, unconvince ourselves. There is none. Ripple literally is about to take over the world.
Exactly.
Donovan Bremer, the calls have started coming in on my end. When I was telling these dudes to buy this, look into that, they called me a scammer. Now they're calling me, want me to cram 7 years of info into one call, man. Fuck them.
That's why I did that
Yep.
last week on Boardroom when I did my 8 years, when it was like, oh man, this dude thinks he knows what he's talking about. This dude's gonna lose all his money, you know. Then now it's like they're starting to feel it. It's a flip side. Like outside of the price, we can sit here and bitch it's only $1.40 or whatever the fuck it is. But even people are feeling this shit is about
just
to happen.
thinking about that, we're saying even $1.40, and we were back when it was 10 cents and
10 cents,
and
bro.
we had to dream then. You know, we could see the future happening, and that's
If you went,
ultimately what we're doing. We're investing in a future, not just a coin. We see the technology actually coming into existence. We're like, you know, we are at the beginning, and we're here now. We finally got to the point where they're arguing over paragraphs. I mean, I keep saying that for a particular reason. They used to say this was a scam. It was for criminals and it's for prostitutes. Now we got banks arguing over paragraphs. They don't even want to give you interest. That's what they're arguing over now. They're not arguing if it exists. They're not arguing if it's going to happen. They're saying we don't want to give you interest. That means they already know it's happening. It's already happening. They're just trying to iron out
how
these
big it is.
the wrinkles.
and even at $1.40, dude, if you go all in at the 11-cent mark, you're at 14 times purchasing power right now at $1.40. And people are bitching because gas goes up $1, where you're at 14x on $1. Like it's crazy, you know.
Yeah. Plus with gas,
Bro, third eye boy Rams. Sorry, go ahead. Go ahead.
Go ahead. Read the comment first.
Okay, Third Eye Boy Rams. He goes, is my Arizona or is Arizona pushing a bill to have XRP as crypto reserve like BTC? Fuck yeah, they are. And what you don't realize is that Arizona, a lot of people don't talk about this, but Arizona is the Florida to New York. So everybody retires on the West Coast. They retire in Arizona. So it's the same shit, but there's a fucking fuck ton of money in Arizona from the retirees, bro. There's a shit ton. But what I'm saying is, what blew me away about that, there was strategic reserve. It wasn't just BTC and ZERPs. It was Digibyte. And so that put Digibyte on the map fucking fast. Like that Digibyte is in Arizona. A dude from Arizona created Digibyte, and I thought it was a nothing burger after a while because it kind of fell off. But now that shit just got put back on the map, which is crazy. So, anyways, shout out. Go ahead.
How much is gas?
Jim Cuts, what are you today?
Gas is like 450, 460 here.
Yeah, for premium at the Shell I go to, it's like 398 right now.
So
it was like 420.
Fuck, premium at Shell here is like 525, dude.
Yeah,
dude.
Shell's like the most expensive gas, bro.
Yeah,
like,
because my butt dyno.
Well, Chevron is way up there.
It's really.
Jules already rich. He already made it. Joel gets gas at Shell. He's already rich, guys. Don't listen to Joel.
I wish I was rich 6 months ago. Not so much anymore.
Do you remember how much it was like when you guys were in high school? I know Buster, you're older.
When I moved down to the States in like 2001, it was $1.20, dude.
Yeah. So for me it was like a 99 cents at
$1.50 when I started driving, like $1.50.
Yeah, so yeah, for you guys it's gone up like almost 3.5 times. But over like in Texas, it's only like double in like 30 years. About 30 years for me. I already knew California. I had always heard it was a ripoff. I remember when I went there in my 20s and I was like, what? You don't get free refills at certain restaurants, and it's like $2.50 a refill. And when I went back a couple of years ago, I was like, well, it's probably going to be $5 for a glass of lemonade. So yeah, I guess it just depends on where you're at. But I was going to say, could you highlight Travis's comment? It's Travis. It's not the moon one. It's another one. It's about PFAS. It's a lengthy comment. Oh, I can't find it.
Jim making us do shit again.
Well, I can't do it.
Travis, here we go. Just fed my family.
No, it's not that one. He was talking about
on an egg. Need this shit to shit.
He was just talking about forever chemicals like PFAS. Like you can go buy butter at the store, and so nobody has an excuse. You can look it up. They have apps for this. Do it with everything, even like healthy looking butter. Travis. There you go. The some of the paper that goes around the butter has PFAS in it. So I know Vital Farms, it's not a recommendation. Their eggs are suspect, but their butter doesn't have PFAS on the paper. But I've even bought certain Amish butters that have PFAS on the papers, and that stuff will leach in the cold. Topo Chico's, which is my favorite carbonated water, has the highest PFAS, has almost a level 10, like 10 points out of any of them. So so thankfully, they taste so good too, man. but thankfully we have the technology. We all invest all this time into looking into our crypto and things like that. So we got to do the same thing with like the word of God and the things we put into our bodies and everything. So I just saw that. I wanted to respond.
I'm gonna have Amish everything, bro.
Well, other than that, if
everything's gonna be Amish.
If you can go to like an Amish place, like in Pennsylvania, that's where most of them reside. Have you ever seen them build a house? They get like 500 of the guys they'll build a house in like 2 days, a whole 5,000 square footer, big old roofs. It's insane what they'll do,
bro.
Right?
Yeah,
probably got
butter, eggs, milk, all of it. Raw milk. Let's go.
Because I got off of the creamer. The creamer was the last thing.
I
used to love the sugar-free creamers, but I'm like, bro, that's like liquid poison. You don't have to put that in the refrigerator, But I went to whipping cream, but even that, like, I don't know, man. But
Mr. Connector, I can't even grow veggies.
And outside of that, I'll do some lunch meat. But after that, it's pretty clean, dude. Like I'm just like protein, eggs, meat.
Yep. And lunch meat's considered class 1 carcinogenic.
Yeah,
so you're so
bad.
a guy like.
But I'm just saying, like,
Yeah,
out of
yeah.
all the things, I'm not doing like
It's the same
lunch
as
meat,
bacon,
then
dude.
Lunchables,
Bacon and
then,
sausage.
then
Yeah.
fucking Hot Pockets and all this dumb shit, bro. Like, I might have a sandwich with lunch meat, and that's about as bad as I'm gonna get.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's not bad.
there's certain like lettuces like kale, I think kale and some spinach that have nitrites in them like bacon does. So it's you have to kind of like read in between the lines on that. And don't get me wrong, dude, I love getting lunch meat. You know, like you're like, oh man, coffee time's over. Give me a piece of ham and a piece of cheese and roll me up a little snack or two. But like for me right now, I can't eat it. So if I was like hooking it up with some briskets and stuff like that, I'd be shaving off my own lunch meat at home right now, but not the case. So
Yeah, get a meat slicer and just cook your own
I've
shit.
got one.
Yeah.
I've got one.
That would be nice, man. But
Yeah.
I did the ham. I smoked a ham and a turkey, and then I did my own lunch meat. And I'm like, fuck, that was so much work, and it lasted, I don't know, a couple months.
It's a lot of work. Yeah.
It's just
but the payoff. I mean, is it easier to go to the store? Yeah, but then if you got the right tools and you got the time, you know, because you never know what that'll turn into. Like one time I bought Berserker's favorite, some Wagyu steaks, and I made Philly cheesesteaks with those, and I had a meat slicer. It was a display one I bought at Lowe's for like $99. I got like 50% off. Still have it, and it works just like the ones in the deli. It's just smaller, so you're not gonna put a big old huge hunk of meat in there. But man, that was the best Philly cheesesteak I ever had in my life.
Yeah, if you have the meat
No,
slicer,
I'm gonna make
you could just do a bunch of tri-tips. You can do tri-tips pretty simple.
Oh yeah,
and then slice up the tri-tips.
I'm gonna make
that would be bomb.
I'm gonna make the chef, the private chef, fucking make all that shit. Like fuck, you know what I mean?
But until then,
we got on the political. Yeah,
Yes,
on
cool,
the political
babe.
front, we got that hospital ship got sent to what, Iran or some shit, and the Iran shit, people are bullish on that. But here's the thing: they have like the board of peace shit going on, and they're about to like nuke Iran. Like we have no idea what the fuck's about to happen, bro.
Well, I think
Shit
the
is
board
gnarly right now.
I think the board of peace has a lot to do with maybe not 100%, but it could be like a precursor to when they say peace and safety in the Bible. When everything's all everybody thinks everything's all like good to go and everything like that, that's when calamity will fall upon a lot of people. I'm going to pull that up actually, so I don't just leave it out. But
I think you quoted it pretty well, dude.
Yeah.
That's
yeah, but let me
Travis, get your ass on here. Quit fucking sending paragraphs and shit, motherfucker. Click the link. You need a hug anyway,
past the
motherfucker.
point.
You feeding them children with noodles and eggs and shit. Join the show, motherfucker. Get your wings. Let's go.
All right, let me read it real quick. 1 Thessalonians 5. But of the times and the seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you. For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night. For when they shall say peace and safety, and peace is capital P here, then sudden destruction cometh upon them as prevail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. So it's, like I said, more of like a precursor, because I just don't think we're quite there yet. I mean, there's a few things, but that'll be like around the time when we're done with like wars and rumors of wars. So be definitely some end time stuff. Your crypto won't matter at that point, I don't believe so.
We got old man. What we got here? Old man farmer fighting against the Skynet data systems.
Yeah, I didn't watch it yet, so let's see what he has to
database.
say. Yep.
All right, we got an old man fighting against the Matrix.
Well, I'm
Let's go.
standing since 1956. I've been a dairy farmer for 51 years, and I've owned 261 acres here, basically for approximately 62 years. The family was in my family has originally settled on this farm in 1944, and I did not, as I got to the end of my farming career, I decided that there's 2 farms here next to the Appalachian Trail and next to the other preserve farms. We have 4 preserve farms near my farm. And at age 86, I decided that the only way my farm would be kept from being destroyed was put it in farm preservation, and that's what I got done on December the 30th of this year. And I'm very happy about that. And I realized that most people in the United States still care about farmers, and we are still an important cog in our food supply here, because sooner or later the food from Canada and Mexico is going to replace a lot of our farms now, unless we are very careful about maintaining a farm economy that can support a family, and also the mere fact that God's green earth here, once it's built over by development and warehouses, it's going to be lost forever. And I think it's high time that most people is going to have to look at the American farmer and realize how valuable he really is. I so respect other farmers because I know where they came from, and I also know what the future is going to be for agriculture. It's going to cost so much to buy land and buy equipment, and those families are going to have a hard time economically as we go on, and it's not going to get any better for the American farmer, because this processed foods and every other thing that's looking at us here, we still have our farm markets, and we still have a lot of viable farms, and especially here in Pennsylvania. But I question the future of our farms because of our tax rules. Our farmers that have good farms, to pass them down, should not have to be taxed so that none of the family can get the farm. And once these farms are destroyed, similar farms to mine, without adequate backup, the lack of veterinarians, the lack of farm equipment dealerships, and the local regulations and the local tax codes, I would say that the farmers in my lifetime who could buy a farm and support a family, and I sent some of my family to college. And with the situation right now, I don't see how in the world anybody could buy a farm in Cumberland County and support a family and be have enough of basic backup with our farm equipment dealerships, and also with our attitude of the local governments, all the way from the county governments down to township governments. I think that as the rural people are less and less, and our new people that move in townships, and they want to live next to farmers, but sometimes they aren't the best neighbors to farmers. But that's not my problem. It never was here. But it's hard to have a farm in an area that has become so congested as Silver Spring Township is. And it's not a nice situation for most people to come in here. They find no problem with our situation, but I just think that there's only a few farms left in this area, and I think they should quit building on farmland, at least in most of these townships surrounding Silver Spring Township, because I think farmers that are left will have a hard time surviving in a urban packed area.
Okay. That was
Gordon is racist.
that was it. Like,
Sorry,
bro.
how is that possible?
We got TOO. Are you Travis in the chat?
Yeah, what's going on?
Did I call your bluff?
Yeah,
Fuck
you called
yeah.
me. Yeah, what's
Give the
up,
man a
players?
wrench. Give the man a wrench. What's up, pimp?
Earned my
Bro,
wings
dude,
today.
I feel you on the fucking noodles and eggs and shit. Sorry, go ahead.
Hey, eating that
That's all right.
processed food. All right.
I think there's PFAS
the
in
only
that,
thing you
in
can
that
afford.
cup,
You got to
man.
do it.
Yep.
Whatever you got to do to keep stacking desserts.
Yeah. No, he's talking. Bro, he had a comment earlier, Travis, or two. I'm gonna call you two. You had a comment earlier talking about, man, I've been feeding the kids just noodles and eggs and shit. Like we got a moon, bro. We're like, shit has to happen, like soon, fucking now, like. And I feel that big time.
Just hang in there, man.
I just wanted to
It's
jump
been a
on. About
motherfucker
to,
hang on to this. Yeah.
about to head to the store though, so I appreciate you guys what you do.
Get you some more noodles.
Yeah, we're going to Costco.
There you go.
got them cup of
Do
noodles.
what you have to do. That's
Yeah,
definitely.
man, you can
Word. You guys have a good Sunday. Be blessed.
You too, man.
Later, too. You got a wrench, brother. You got a
Thank you.
fucking wrench. Let's go.
Dude, you can
Peace.
take those
Get the
noodles.
balls on that guy.
You can boil
Yeah.
those noodles up and then take them out and pan sear them and throw eggs in them, and it's amazing. You can
Oh, I bet, dude.
put
That
some
sounds
green
great.
onions in there. I do that with those little Korean ramen kits from time to time, and it's delicious.
Right. So, Travis, love you, bro. And you're not alone. So hang the fuck in there.
Yeah, seriously,
go.
dude, hang in there.
Say a
Beautiful.
prayer for you.
I mean, I'm still eating ribeyes, but you know, dick. What a duel's a dick.
And skiing. Yeah. Ribeyes.
You
and skiing.
fucking dick.
He's
But
printing them
everybody's
with a
got their
3D
own
printer.
perspective. It's the perspective of dismalness. It doesn't necessarily have to be monetary. You mean I've heard you talk about, the job is just incessantly annoying. You're still a debt slave. It's like we talked about fuck, Bishop, how many fucking degrees do you have?
Yeah.
And you're ready. You're ready, bro.
What about your
Ready.
martial arts degrees? Do you count those on the belts you have?
Yeah, because when martial
All
law
this
gets
knowledge.
Better watch
declared,
your mouth.
when martial law gets declared, that's the answer is martial arts. You fight back.
There you go. You know who I wouldn't tell to smack
Yeah.
themselves?
You can throw
Bishop.
shurikens at him.
Shurikens. Do it now, Duel. See what happens.
Fucking
Dude,
go.
I've met him in person. I would
You're
fuck
gonna disappear
There's
off
no
the live stream and be in a basement in Maryland.
We sat at the Austin party and talked about martial arts for at least 30 minutes. There's no way
That's
I'd
cool.
miss him.
I got
No
a
way.
background in martial arts.
Yeah.
Also got a background in Maryland too.
Cool.
That's why I
Where?
like that. I mean,
Bro, you got the fucking fever,
Bethesda.
dude. It's on.
Oh, Bethesda. Yeah.
I was-
That's where
I
we
was-
had
I
all
was-
the tournaments.
I was born
Right.
there.
Oh, shoot. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Cool. Most of the tournaments were in Bethesda. Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Welcome to Coffee Time, live community chat. We talk crypto, XRP, red pill, whatever we want, and you can join
Ham
too.
sandwiches.
Let's go. Let's fucking go.
I'm
dude.
always hungry on the
You
show.
you can do uncured ham and rock that,
Mm-hmm.
and slice it with your own meat slicer and make that shit. But
Somebody had a question earlier
I
about
mean, honestly,
Digibite.
where we're at now,
About what?
Digibite.
Oh yeah,
I think it
what is
was
that?
85 Rams. He was saying, oh, you're telling me to buy a Digibite now?
Oh yeah.
I'm
That's
not
what
telling
it
you to
was.
do shit.
Yeah, we're not
Is that
telling
the
you
one
to do
you're
a
talking about?
thing. I have to admit I have some, and I do control some, but no, we're not telling you to do anything.
There you go. That's beautiful. What was it? Somebody else who had a different comment, Bishop?
No, I think it was him. It was definitely him.
Did you buy it? Okay. Yeah. But no, that's another crypto that kind of fell off and now it's like back on the map. So it's kind of like the Morpheus and the V chains and they're like the hidden ones where you're like, damn it. You're like, damn it, that has utility. I know it does. But then you just can't place it. And then years later it pops up on the map again. You're like, oh shit.
That's funny. That's funny that
Oh.
you said the Matrix because
Bishop's degrees are off of Google. Better watch your mouth, monkey
Off
business.
of Google. Yeah.
Yeah, so what?
Believe me, I put time in, man. I've been in, yeah. Yeah.
I mean, most of the people on here have
God
been
bless you.
You're not the only
graduates.
one, Bishop. There's a ton of people.
Yeah, I mean, how many
go
people are graduates of YouTube University on here? I mean,
No,
seriously.
man.
Seriously, that's where I learned that
University of Maryland,
space was
College
fake.
Park.
Yeah, there you
University
go.
of Maryland, College Park.
I'm just talking
I
about
went to
I'm
Florida
talking about the
Institute of
haters.
Technology.
Fit.
Bro, you don't fuck with Bishop. You don't fuck with Fuma. Like, Fuma's got a shit ton of degrees, too. Like, a motherfucker. This is how crazy-ass diverse this whole motherfucker is. It don't matter where you come from. You get the fever. You get the intuitive hit of ZERPs and crypto coming up. Like, it's way beyond, like, something's going on spiritually. It's way beyond bullish at this point. Anybody with any kind of 2 cents can see it all coming.
We all
Based
have to
on
have
how
our
much
contributions.
information and news is right now. What's that?
Yeah, I said we all definitely need to have our contributions, big or small, degrees, no degrees. I mean,
What I've learned in my lifetime is you can stack as many degrees as you want. If you don't know how to convert that into actual actionable knowledge, then it's worthless, quite frankly. And a lot of these guys don't have degrees, but have actionable knowledge. And that's what's important. That's the only thing that's important.
True facts right there.
it's funny that you said the Matrix, Berserker, because I've been sifting through that after we talked about making some clips, some red pill, and some. I was gonna see if I could get a sound bite from you after the show, possibly a couple of sound bites from you for those clips.
Oh yeah, that'd be fire.
Yeah,
Fire,
we'll talk about it afterwards.
Or maybe he'll come back. Yeah, Buster had to dip real quick. He had some family shit to knock out. But we'll chill. We're at an hour 26. So we usually run it to like 2.5. Question from I say what is I say. What I say. I say what I say. Question, when are we going to see the Clarity Act in action?
April.
In action.
Hopefully.
Well, that's a good
May?
that's a good question. In
Make
action.
sure it's all done. May. Yeah. Yeah, right.
We have to see it actually get passed first, and that's what what we see happening. Once it passes, we have to then see companies have to wake up to it. So, quite frankly, I know people think it's quick. I personally think we're looking at maybe September. Honestly, I mean, Bank of America is ready to go, so we might see them pop first. But yeah. I still think we have a little bit more time, just a little bit, but it's a good thing because we're moving forward.
I'll come back to Monica
that-
Long's
and
thing,
like,
man.
I think
Institutional adoption at scale, 2026. I'm telling you.
2026. I
yeah,
don't
beautiful.
disagree. I'm disagreeing as to what month. I'm thinking September, maybe even.
As long as it happens this year,
Oh, I think it's this
don't
year.
care.
Yeah.
Like,
As long
I
as it passes.
swear to God, if Christmas comes again and we don't have price appreciation, Duel's gonna be so sad.
Yeah, I'm gonna be sad
so
with
sad.
Duel.
Oh,
Yeah,
it was
but
a
it has to
dismal ass
pass,
Christmas. I was sad as fuck going through Christmas this year. Yeah. It's
Yeah,
gonna
man.
be-
The problem that happened last year was this was supposed to pass in October, and then we had that furlough for 45 days, and that gave them a chance to reread the act itself. And the banks started complaining because they had no idea what was in it at first, so that delayed the problem. So all the estimates that we had were based on the fact that it was going to pass. Even Jay Claver, that was part of his thesis. But of course, it didn't happen, and here we are now. So unless it passes, we are not going to see anything. So anyone that says it's going to jump up overnight for just absolutely no reason, they're not. That's not going to happen. And I think the proof is in the pudding already. We have to see this thing pass, and then we have to see motion. So we still have we still got a little ways to go. I do believe I agree with Duel. I think it's 2026. I just don't know what month. Once it passes, I think we got at least 6 months before everyone starts waking up. Bank of America will be first out the gate because they've already got patents.
Yeah, and Bank of America wasn't Bank of
Oh,
America behind Zelle first too, weren't they? Out of the conglomeration of banks, they were one of the big ones. So they were already practicing how to move money faster with just a traditional system.
And as I said before, I know
Yeah.
someone that is
Elman-
literally banker in Bank of America, and he's already hinted to me that they're ready to go.
Nice.
Which is bullish as shit when we hear things like that from
Yep.
community members. Like it's not an accident. It's fucking it's bullish. But just quick little thing, El Mencho is dead, and Puerto Vallarta was turned into a war zone, so they're fucking up. The Mexican cartels are fucking up like
Is this
vacation
real?
spots
Yeah.
in Mexico.
I have a live stream on
That's
it on
real.
the computer where they're
This is actually happening? Crazy.
Yeah, they're in
Actually
Jalisco.
happening. Just so cartels are fucking up.
Yeah, it's probably.
Sorry, go ahead.
You know what?
Explain
It could all have something to do with the world stage. It could all be a bunch of bull crap or whatever, or it could be something strategic with Iran or Lord knows who else. Because every time there's something that goes on in the Middle East, majority of the people, I'm not saying anybody here, has this panic. They think of like Terminator 2. They're at the park, and then Linda Carter starts shaking the fence, and then a nuke goes off, which is a frightening scene,
Anybody
right?
not wearing 3 million sunscreen is gonna have a really bad day. Dude, I fucking love
Exactly.
that movie. It was so good.
But they what's more frightening than, of course, Iran, has a little bit of might to power. But what's more frightening, the thought of a bunch of our troops going over there to handle that stuff, and they come in right from the bottom and they start working their way through. There was actually people trying to run across the border earlier, and they caught like 13 of them. Some of them went back. I saw about an hour before the stream went off. They were running and jumping the fence. They were running in between cars. It looked like something out of Sicario. I was just waiting for...
You're talking about Iran? Is that what you said?
No.
Iran?
I'm talking about Mexico.
Mexico. Okay.
Yeah, I'm talking about like the whole overall distraction, like how easy it would be. Like imagine if we had hostility in Canada. Well, we might. You have to ask Duel. From Canada and Mexico at the same time, and then we're trying to take a stage right all the way across the ocean to Iran. We got a significant amount of troops that are not here, even though we've got a huge military. Then now we're in a weakened position, and then it's all. I mean, who knows? I think for the most part, a lot of the cartels were controlled. They were, at least a lot of them were started and supplied by us in the first place.
There's a misconception too I want to bring up, and you kind of hit on it, is that we think the military is going to protect us when it comes to Mexico, which is not true. That's actually the Coast Guard's job.
Right.
And right now they are on furlough. So that's a problem.
Right. And then you got the border patrol. And there is a significant amount of border patrol personnel. There are ex-military. I don't know like how many of them are hotheads, trigger happy, and then there's a lot of them are just would be more the equivalent of like an out of high school prison guard. Like, so the level of experience is very disproportionate, I believe. I know some people that have gone on to work at the border patrol because they repaired radios and computers and stuff, like tough books and stuff like that in the military. So they got to have, but it's a different kind of situation. So, and even if it's not the case, if it's not like Iran working with Mexico or anything like that, then they could just be using it to their advantage. Like, well, hey, we're just going to start coming in anyways. And we have seen several video clips, I have, where they've seen different foreign nationals from different countries. There was some kind of radical Islamist, and it's not about fear and all this stuff. It's just what they showed. And when they asked him what his name was, he's like, "You're gonna find out who I am. You're gonna find out on the news who I am." Like, just making veiled threats and stuff like that. And we have all this divisiveness dealing with Islam and stuff in the country, and so. Right now, where everybody here is American, I assume. You know, we live here. Just be prepared to defend yourself, because like what Bishop said, actually had when he said it's not the army, specifically the military, it's the Coast Guard, and they're on furlough. And even if they're part of the armed forces or not, it's how fast can they get to you? Probably not fast enough. So everybody should just always be ready. There's nothing wrong with looking over your shoulder. You do it when you drive. You do it when you drive all the time. It's why you have a rear view mirror. So
I don't shoulder check, dude. I just
oh,
put
that's
my
right.
signal. Yeah, put
You
my
don't have
signal
to do, you don't have to do that in a Porsche, right?
No, like, legitimately, I set my side mirrors up so that my blind spot, they check my blind spot like a race car driver.
You
dude.
mean for
So-
highway driving where you extend them all
No,
the way
for
out?
everywhere. So your rear view mirror will show all 3 lanes behind you. I put my side mirrors to be my blind spots. And now, of course, with cars, you've got the blind spot markers. But anybody, when you drive at night and you're in the middle lane and there's cars coming up on you, the last thing I want to do is have it set so that my side mirrors are looking down those left and right lanes behind me, because then their headlights are in my face. So
yeah, it takes a little bit of getting used to if anybody attempts to do that.
I haven't hit anywhere. No, you gotta know how to set them properly. But a chick in Toronto that used to work with Formula One drivers showed me how to do it, and I've never gone back. So
the United States
shoulder
is one of the
checking for
most
people.
difficult countries in the world to try to invade. And this is a fact. First of all, you have to have a supply line. And we are so far away from everyone else, they couldn't even maintain a supply line that long. Our country is so large, all we have to do is literally move to the center, and they have to get over the Rockies, they'd have to come over the Appalachians. Not to mention, if they hit the streets, most of us are armed. So most of us will start shooting at the enemy. So we're pretty much okay. The edges might be a little sketchy, but we'll, don't let that fear get to you. But I do agree we should all be prepared.
Yeah, I don't say it in a context of fear. I'm just saying always be ready. Even the scripture tells us to be ready for the return of the Lord. But I mean, hey, if you get caught slipping, that's because you weren't ready. You know what I mean? That's all I can say. Strategically, I agree with you overall, but I do believe in like sleeper cell elements and things like that. Just because this is a crazy country.
If it comes to that,
9/11 happened.
Yeah. If it comes to that,
happened, and we survived it. I mean, this country is definitely resilient. I mean, I'm more worried about our economical issues. I think that's the way you get to us, not physical. The physical stuff, we got that down.
That and woke it.
Number one army in the world has ever existed, period.
Mm-hmm.
And anyone that says it's not, they're dreaming. And we're the only country in the history of the United States, of the history of the world, that can move an army around the world in 24 hours. Yep. I mean, we can launch planes from here and get to Iran overnight.
Don't we have like 800 bases throughout the world?
We have bases everywhere, and we have friends. We have friends. You invade us, Canada will definitely get involved. I mean, because Canada, you shake.
With what? The 3 submarines that they have at West Edmonton Mall.
Yeah, have you ever seen the Canadian Navy? It's 2 guys in a canoe.
My point being is that you're gonna have to mess with the whole side.
Canada's elite, Canada's elite force, their airborne rangers were disbanded after Somalia. My uncle was the CO, not during the disbandment, but like they've done away with a lot of their, a lot of the good stuff they have up there. But they still have, they still have. A lot of their citizens have guns. So.
What's up, Zerk? What's up, Bishop?
Bro, everybody's tripping.
The
entire feed on Twitter is just Mexico.
Hey, dude, Canada's no friend of ours. I mean, the British Empire. The British Empire is what rules the world, man.
Yeah.
So they're not. I mean,
But if you invade us, they're going to be next, and they know it.
Just
by saving themselves.
But they're more connected to the British Empire than they are to us, for sure. I mean, Alberta's in the process of seceding, and Saskatchewan, and who knows, maybe even British Columbia after that.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, Alberta, man, if anybody in the chat gets a chance to get up to Canada, my recommendation is start in Alberta, in the mountains. It's beautiful.
Yeah, Alberta is going to be a great new state, man.
Shit, I'd move, dude. Well, I mean, half my cousins are up there, so
Yeah, I mean, if you've been following all that, it looks like they're on the verge of just seceding, and we'll see what happens after that.
I'd like to see that because there's a controversial cancer doctor named Dr. William Mackis who got into the whole ivermectin and fenbendazole and membendazole, who got his medical license revoked because of I guess was it whoever the top cop is in Alberta, some lady, I can't think of her name. So Florida took him. They said, we'll take you. They gave him a medical license. And now he still went back and went to court to fight because of the grounds that they revoked his medical license. And he has I think he's cured almost 1,000 people of various different cancers.
Danielle Smith, does that sound
familiar?
Yeah. So she's the premier of Alberta.
She does not need to be on video because every still shot of her is never ever complimentary towards her at all. This is mean, but yeah, I would definitely like to see that reversed. And
dude, I'm
pictures
looking
of
at
Alberta.
I'm looking at images of her right now, and I mean, if somebody told me if I ate her ass that the price of
come
would
on,
go up, I'd probably do it.
Man.
It's a joke. It's a joke, guys. Relax.
I know,
This is a family show, Duel. What's wrong with you?
Right brain. Come on.
We got Echo X on here. Shout out Echo X. He goes, a user shared this. His sister works for a credit union, and they're being trained on stable coins. Look whose name's on the slides.
Look at that.
Fucking XPR, bro. There you go. That's that little atomic sign on the
go.
barrel guy present, on the space bear present.
Everyone's getting ready.
Go.
Oh, I know. Hey, we're close. Didn't BCB just?
I wonder what
just say $9, $50, all that.
We're right there.
We're right there.
Yeah.
I don't think we're gonna do that 70-cent Macarena thing they were talking about. Well, who knows? You know,
I'll buy it 70.
It's all control. We know that. and whether that guy cured 1,000, that lady, whatever, cured 1,000 people for cancer, there's already a cancer drug somewhere. It's all a psyop, dude. Everything is out there. You know, they make up the cure. They make up the disease. Not to be negative, guys. I'm just saying.
No, you're good. Dude. You're the positive. You're coming with a bullish temperament when most of us are like, damn, is it going to dip? You know?
I think it's
dude.
It's weird, bro. The sentiment is fucking weird right now.
I think we're moving up, but I think I say it every time. But I really do feel like we're going up.
Half of Twitter literally thinks we're going to dump. Half of Twitter thinks we're going to rocket. It's crazy.
Oh no. I promise you, there's another pain. There's another pain incoming before it gets better.
Well, there could be. But
look at the
Mexico's just starting a candle, bro. They're just lighting a candle wick right now.
See what you call pain, I call DCA and opportunity.
Yeah, for sure.
So that's the way I'm trained. I see red. I see red. I buy.
I was thinking about selling some more of my silver and just holding some cash and getting ready for the next dip. So, because I haven't been dollar cost averaging into anything in the last year.
I got rid of all my silver on that last pop up to 100. I mean,
nice.
That's what I mean. Everyone was saying it was kind of like, I don't know about that. I was talking to Mo Zerps. You guys remember Mo Zerps?
Yeah.
And he was like, "Oh man, don't sell your silver. You'll see.
It's going to 2K. Yeah, it's going to $50.
No, he's real smart. But I was like, oh, dude, I gotta go. I got this stuff cheap, so I think it's gonna come back down a little bit. But
shoot, I sold half of what I had at $40.
So I started selling at 50. Yeah, 50 all the way up to like 80, and then it hit 120, but I didn't need to sell any. So
if you guys ever bought and sold silver, $40 is awesome. So like you know, like I always got it like 21 to 20, 25, 22, and then you sell at 40. But this time I just started accumulating because of the, you know, just the whole like survivalist, you know, thing that's been going on when Biden was, you know, scaring everybody. You know, it really was the United States that scared me the most, more than Russia, China, any country, the most dangerous country that has ever been, to me, was when Biden was controlling the U.S. or that administration was. Man, we were fucking everybody over, and it was scary.
Wow. Well, I bought my silver.
Third eye
in
goes.
I bought
Third eye
silver in
goes
at
more
14,
dumb.
So go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead, sir.
No, third eye goes more dump coming. That's why I don't buy. I didn't buy this last dump, and it's kind of funny. It's like a weird. You're at this weird contention point where, like, damn, if you have any dry powder, you're like, fuck, $1.40, like, and then you're like, fuck. But if it goes to 70, like, you're literally a 2x right there. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think
So-
DC, yeah, just
Who knows?
dollar cost average, doesn't matter where it's at.
Yeah, I have some limit orders. So I have limit orders.
Right.
I'm laddering downward.
Yeah,
I have some at
totally.
$1, I have some at 70 cents, I have some at 60 cents.
Some filthy ones
done
at
that too.
60 cents,
Yeah, I do,
just
right?
in case, man.
Just
It's
in
so
case.
good, dude. It's so
It
good.
might touch 70 cents for 5 minutes, and you'll get it. You know, and
Yeah.
if you didn't,
Yeah,
if
and
you
if
didn't
you don't
set
have
your,
the
if you didn't
orders
set your
marked out there,
points,
you're not
you know,
getting
on the
that, so.
drop, then you won't get it. You know, your limit order.
But here's the thing: on the cheap apps, on the dummy fucking sheep apps, there is no limit order. You just gotta buy it.
you're,
Like,
you're
it's not a
market,
traditional
marketing
exchange.
in, market out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, most of them
Yeah.
now have.
Oh,
Yeah, I
have
think
limit
most
orders.
of them have. I think you can get
Yeah.
away with it on Uphold, and I definitely
Yep.
do it on Kraken.
Kraken's good.
Kraken, Coinbase, they all have. Well,
Kraken's so good for the fees.
that was my
man.
first exchange.
Yeah.
That's what I bought my
Kraken's good.
Bitcoin in. My Bitcoin on. So.
Well, I was using Uphold the most when, you know, they were the only ones that had ZERPs for sale, right?
Yeah.
For a long time.
They didn't punk up. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a little leery
Yep.
about Kraken.
What
But,
monkey
you know.
business goes if one
Well,
if
I
one
mean,
missile gets fired, the price is coming down.
I think we got to go up, dude. I mean, it's been falling for so long. I mean, all good news. It's really up to the elites, but I mean, who knows, man? Up or down? It's that we can't really say for sure. No one can.
There you go. DB
But I like to
Crypto.
say
DB Crypto, shout out to
say
DB. Yeah, he goes, I'm buying every dump, fighting for my future. Yeah.
That's right.
Smart.
That's right.
But yeah, no,
Yeah,
I
man.
agree. I
DCA.
agree. DCAN, who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
That's always been my motto, but like, and that
Okay.
my timing's been horrible. I don't care. My cost average is 65 cents, but that hit when I dumped a bunch in at $3.15 to watch it go to $1.15 was rough.
Okay.
But you got to
Yep.
zoom out.
Yep.
Don't care. I
Zoom
know what I
out.
hold.
That's
Yep.
right. Zoom
Doesn't
out.
matter.
Do you
I
research?
remember I
zoom
put
out.
a chunk in at like $1.90 back in the day when it yeah, and I was like, we're gonna move.
Oh yeah, when it was going, dude, I that was the
Ouch.
one, man.
Yeah.
When in 2021 when it was going, I was like, this is it, because we had been in that 30 to 25 cent to 50 cent range forever.
For like a
So when
couple
it
of years.
finally broke out, yeah,
Dude,
I
I
was like, it's happening, and
I
Yeah.
mean, how many times
Monkey
did
Business
you
is
watch-
telling you not to sell don't sell your silver, Remy.
Yeah.
Says you'll regret selling your silver.
I
in 2
already,
weeks.
I'm already. Well, I don't
Go
regret
ahead.
anything, but
Too late,
I'll,
yeah.
I'll rebuy it when it comes down again.
Exactly.
Or forget
That's-
it. I'll just buy crypto.
that's my strategy though. Like they're tokenizing all these real world assets. My strategy is to cash flow with the crypto that I have eventually when we have clarity and the ability to do that. But then I'm going to be buying the assets that they're tokenizing. Like I want to buy land, real estate, precious metals. I want to
Yeah.
get back into metals.
Well, if
physical
there's
metals.
anyone to do it, well, it's gonna be you.
Yeah, I don't want to hold this stuff like too long term. So I mean, I'll always have that forever bag, but I don't want everything I have. I think we need at least 5 silos, right? Like split out your wealth over 20% buckets over 5 different things, so you don't have a single point of failure.
Exactly. I agree with you.
That's
That's
good.
why I have like 7 wallets.
Yeah,
So I
yeah.
do
Well,
the
that's
same.
that's the one
Winter
thing.
Dreams 279.
Go.
No, I'm just saying Winter Dreams 279. He goes, if we hit $10 this year, I'm Gucci. Right. It's a perspective
Yeah.
thing. That's what I was talking about
Definitely.
earlier. Like,
$10
hit
would make
10,
me
20,
feel pretty
50,
happy.
whatever the fuck you need, there's that number where you start your new life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The shit changes your life immediately. Yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
Hey man, everything else is on sale too. I mean, H Bar, dude, is getting better and better. Their partnerships are awesome.
Yes,
that's my second biggest holding.
Don't sleep on H Bar right now. I think they're going to be like the number 2 or 3 chain, man. I mean,
what is it? 0.2 right now? What's H Bar's
no,
zero
like
eight.
6 to 8 cents probably.
Yeah,
it's
like
at 10
0.8.
cents right now. It's at 10 cents. It's
10?
been on that
Okay,
for a
so
Oh
while.
yeah, it's at
But still, dude, that
10.
compared to like a fucking
yeah.
that compared to like sorry, go ahead. No,
No,
that
you-
compared to like a 25-cent fucking Stellar, like what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, dude, it's bonkers how small some of these are.
Stellar's not at 25 cents anymore.
16.
Yeah.
What is it? 18?
I was
16?
selling it this year at 46 cents.
That was a
because
good
we
move,
needed the
though.
money.
Yeah,
Well, it
great
looks like it
moves.
now, but when it goes to $5 and I have none left,
Well, it's going to
I gotta look
$500
like a smart play.
in time. But
Yeah, all boats going to float. All the utility coins. That's where we are. Yeah, XLM definitely. Ace.
what's up? What's up? Delayed departure. He's got his.
Yeah, look at the pooch. Who's the
What's up, bro?
pooch?
speaking of
Guy's
which, I need to
dog.
go walk my dog. It's snowing here again.
Ooh-wee.
It's
You got a
crazy.
poochie? Oh, Delayed, you're muted. Let's unmute you. There you go.
Oh yeah,
Go ahead.
I got 2. This is Bella right here, the little one, and then this is Bull Bear, and he was in the house complaining every freaking 2 minutes. He was barking.
Twinsies.
Oh my god, dude, your dog has 2 heads. What the frick, man?
At first, I thought it was Alf. You remember that TV show?
Dude, love that show. Totally love it.
Ow.
Dude, Alf, he ate cats, didn't he?
Fire, bro.
What a freaky little alien, dude. That was
That was a great show.
Yep. Then we got Mondami. He's asking New Yorkers to help
Ah.
shovel snow for $19 an hour. But to get paid, you need 2 forms of ID plus your social security card.
Did you guys see the video where when the snow was melting in New York and there was human feces all over the street? Everywhere.
That's nasty.
Yeah, it's really
We
disgusting.
were like, what'd they do? Like pre-shit? Like they shit on the
That's what
sidewalk? and then it
but
snowed?
that's what I'm saying.
How did this
maybe-
shit get there?
Well,
Yeah.
maybe it was hot enough to where it went through. I don't know. I've seen so many videos of bums using the bathroom in New York. It's crazy. And some boots on the ground sources. You got to wear boots on the ground there now, apparently.
Yeah, you gotta wear shoes. At
Yeah.
least.
Something. No flip flops, or you have some dirty toenails.
Hey.
Ski mask goes, lap my fucking ass off. I thought I was getting my Warlock on. Almost went and bought a lottery ticket. Ooh-wee. Yeah, that's such a scam, bro. Like the Cali, remember the Nick guy who did the Minneapolis scam with the daycare centers? He came into Cali and started finding a bunch of fucking. And I think the lottery
Nick
was one of them
Shirley?
too. Lottery
Nick
was super
Shirley?
fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Did you know that Gavin Newsom
Damn.
did Gavin
Conflict?
Newsom did assisted suicide with his own mother.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Yeah.
That's horrible.
Yeah, she had breast cancer, which is no joke, but it is, from all the research I've done and from my own situation, it is one of the easier cancers to cure as long as you don't go the whole chemotherapy route. And he was like, "Well, hey mom, I mean, you're gonna die anyways. Who knows how old she was?" But that's a big
Bro, that's
subject for a lot of
crazy.
people.
Dude, yeah, these
Yeah,
people, man, they got no belief. Dying.
Well, they-
He just
hell, that sounds
he,
much
he
better.
probably wanted the fucking insurance payout, the fucking scumbag.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That guy's
here's the
gonna
thing,
run
if you
for
think
president.
deeper, like, bro, if it's Gavin Newsom, he's tied up with the Pelosi's, Browns, all the fucking crime
Yeah.
syndicate families in California. Dude,
Yeah.
the motherfucker, like, if you think Satanism, like, they have to sacrifice one of their loved ones. Jordan did it with his dad.
Yeah.
A bunch of other people did it with their family members.
Bill
Yeah, it's-
Cosby.
Hey, they had
It's
that
crazy,
movie.
bro.
They had that movie back in
Yeah.
the 2000s called like Blood Money for Fame for Blood Money for Fame or something. It was all about the rappers and about like Michael Jordan and all these people who basically had someone close to them that died unexpectedly. Like Jordan's dad died on the road, like at a freeway. I mean, like everybody, it was crazy, man. They had someone close to him that died.
Well, Mel Gibson said it in one of his interviews. He talked about how back in the day, that's another reason why they wouldn't. Well, I don't agree with all of it, from a doctrinal standpoint, but he had to finance the whole Passion of the Christ movie himself. It was like cost him almost $45 million, and it made like half $500 million. And then they were really mad at him after that.
I like that movie. I thought it was
Who's
pretty
they?
good.
That was a blockbuster.
That,
bro.
I mean, that movie was so moving to me. Like, I thought science fiction was the best I've ever seen.
Yeah, the part of it, you know, the ending is the best part. I mean, you already know what's going to happen, so there's no arguments. But I mean, that's the.
But not every the whole thing about that movie was that it was showing not everybody completely understood what like Jesus went through, and you know, at least the physical part of what they could show.
Yeah.
I mean, the spiritual part was much greater with taking the sin of the world, but the physical part was nasty and hard and harsh, and it's hard for people to watch, but man, that was what happened.
They're supposed to be working on a sequel. I mean, I don't know. I guess I think it's going to be called The Resurrection.
Yep.
I've had some of my own ideas for a film that I would definitely be interested in doing once I have that kind of Hollywood budget to do. But not an actual like 2-hour long movie, but just like, you know, when Christ's feet hit the ground, basically.
Yeah, man.
Back. So that's
there's other forms of sacrifice too.
Yeah.
So what do you sacrifice too with these Satanists? If they're not killing their fucking mom or their whatever, or letting them be killed or whatever like that, they're turning their kids like. They're inverting their kids' gender, or they're fucking doing something, or they're marrying like the Barbara Bush, George Bush shit, where they're marrying a fucking man who's, you know.
Wasn't Barbara Bush like the daughter of like
granddaughter of Aleister Crowley or something? I think.
Yeah, I mean,
I think there's something to that.
And then the other one says she was a man, so who knows?
But so it's either like Berserker saying it's something like a sacrifice.
The shit was melting the snow. That's what he's saying.
That's kind of what I was getting to.
Sorry.
Or it's like a humiliation ritual, like Nancy Pelosi's speech that she gave for her retirement speech. She was talking about how she loves to go to church and all this stuff. I'm like, wow, so enlightened. You never acted like a Christian once. You acted like a defiant Jezebel when Trump
it's
became
Church
president.
Of Satan, dude. It's like when they say they believe in God, they're not talking about the Jesus.
I know.
The true and living
God.
God. They're talking about like Baal and shit, like putting their babies on freaking hot stove. Yeah, they're weirdos, man.
And look at the humiliation ritual with her husband caught with that guy with the hammer, all the gay stuff.
Bad. Yeah,
so.
I totally agree with that. It's gnarly.
And that guy was also in part of like an Antifa riot before that too. So he was one of their puppets. Yeah.
Yikes.
The hammer guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy. So what are we doing? Are we chilling or?
Well, hey, I just want to say one thing. I was watching the show earlier just because I work on something just listening, but I think Crypto Cuts, he got like 5 to 10, 20 names. I don't know which one he is, but
you can just call me Jim.
He was Jim. He was mentioning the Sermon on the Mount, which is one of my favorite things to talk about. And one of the things that I just to add to also is number one, and I guess from the Matthew version was, "Blessed are those that are poor in spirit, for they shall inherit the kingdom of heaven." Yep. And we have to be, all of us. That first step is that we have to admit that we need a savior, that we need somebody that can save us from this bullshit that's going on this earth.
I agree.
And that is Jesus Christ.
Exactly.
And that is, I believe they all belong to us. All the Beatitudes are for the Christian person as you go down it. The second one I think is, blessed are those that are that mourn, for you will be comforted. And a lot of times after you have a broken spirit, you are comforted. And then if you just go down the line, you see the life of a Christian person is that they go through a lot of stuff to get to where they are in life. I mean, just to live that is awesome, you know. So I appreciate you talking about that 5. That was really cool, man.
Amen. Let me just add to that really quick. And the reason why I do that is not to say, oh, you're taking the scripture out of context.
No,
no, not you, but just when people say the meek shall inherit the earth, say, I'll say that if it needs to be said. But here's the first point, the most important point about everything that falls underneath Matthew 5 is the first verse. It says, and seeing the multitudes, he went up unto a mountain, and when he was set, his disciples came unto him. So this inheriting the earth, this isn't about wealth. It's the concept of that sentence makes a lot of sense, because I mean, these people, the disciples, they'll have need of nothing in the harshest times. Right. So in the biblical sense, the application is being a disciple of Christ. So I would just strongly suggest, whether you believe in it or not, give Matthew 5 a read. King James Version's my favorite. Everybody knows that already.
I didn't know that, but that's exactly what I say too. I just read KJV. I like most, but the KJV is what I read. Also, one of the things is in Psalms, David specifically refers. He says the same thing: the meek shall inherit the earth. So it's consistent with what Jesus said. Right. You know, so just for that note. That's cool.
Amen to that.
Right on. Yeah, man.
For anybody who worships the sun, don't get burnt. That's all I gotta say. Response to that comment. Get your vitamin D and get out. Careful
on your butthole, right? That's the best place to absorb it, right?
Yeah. I think that's an after hour.
Well, you need to add sun. That's the sun. You got to sun the butthole. Yeah.
Sun the butthole.
Bro, I'm legit gonna have like an outdoor, like windbreak, outdoor sunning area.
Literal windbreak.
That's it, bro.
Dude.
Windbreak. I don't want to get chilly.
Now I got mental images of you in happy baby pose, dude, just sunning your butthole.
Oh my god!
Great.
I actually
don't have images of that.
I like to keep it PG. I prefer to imagine Berserker like jumping off his jet ski to check on the steaks that are on the grill, unless it's a floating grill. But as far as your backside, I'm keeping that out of my mind.
That's a good idea.
Then we'll meet in person and you'll be like, oh, Duel's got a nice butt.
Somebody owes Duel for all the stuff Duel has said. Somebody's owes him a smack, whether it's with a Porsche door or a Porsche glove. I don't care. Just somebody. There you go, Duel.
You could look at it as dual purpose. You get your vitamin D and you bleach your butthole at the same time.
It's sanitized.
So Bishop,
I need to walk my dog, man.
Yeah, go.
Yeah, so okay.
Yeah, I think we need to take a little dog walking break.
What's up? End of year.
Airs on.
XRP. We're in February. Any idea how high this could go? Are you open to a high price? End of year. Are you open to a high price?
I've never been open to
$100.
I've never been open. I've never been open to a high price all of a sudden. I still think we're going to climb, and I still think I think $13 is very possible. Yeah. I still say 5 to 7. Like at the initial, I can see 13 by the end of the year. I'm not one to say $100 by the end of the year. I think we're going to get there. I just think it's going to take a little bit longer. I think it might be next year or something like that.
I think that. I mean, like last year, I think we both had that kind of idea of like $5 to $6. We're wrong, whatever. But I think this year's kind of different. And if they open up the, if they open up the freeway, man, I think that it can go. I'm not saying $100, but it can go up high. I think 30, 40, 50.
Institutional adoption at scale. Monica.
Exactly.
Institutional
I agree.
Scale, I agree. But it's not going to be like.
Can't make it up, bro.
I don't think.
I agree
It's
with you
gonna be
100%.
scaled
And
in.
these things have to happen first, though. And that's the way I'm thinking. It has to happen first before we get to those $30 calls. Now, I think we were only wrong simply because of the furlough, because that's what stalled the signing, because the signing was happening, and then we had that furlough, and it just stalled everything.
Yeah.
So I still think $30. Yes, I can see $30 by the end of the year, but to me that's I'm being conservative by saying 13.
No, but I understand that. I could definitely see that. I see what you're talking about. It's just the way that we want it to move and the way it actually moves. There's been, I mean, gosh, for what, as long as there's been a lag.
Yes.
And it's a big lag.
Yeah.
So, even them they'll sign this thing, but it's a matter of like, when are they going to like implement everything?
Exactly.
Become law and all that. And I know they could play with that and play with us for like a cat with a ball of yarn.
Yeah. And so once everything is signed and ready, like I said, I think it's going to be, hey, we have to wake up to it. It has been signed. These companies will start to go, hey, what about that crypto? What about this and what about that? They have to start building their infrastructures. Now, like I said, I think Bank of America will be first out the gate because they already have stuff in place.
Yep.
But these other places, they're going to have to start building if they haven't started already.
Yeah.
I don't know if they started already. Hopefully they did start already, and we will see that switch turn on. But realistically, I don't think they all have started to build yet. Because
I agree with you on that. I think there's a lot in place. It's just a matter of getting on, just coming on and letting the money. But Duel did say it has to be at scale, and I know that Monica Long was talking about that. She believes that it's going to be at scale this year. And at scale would mean something a lot bigger than it is right now.
And I hope I'm wrong.
Yeah,
God, believe me.
But your prediction is conservative and good. So I mean,
scale is a big.
I like $8 to $13 is good. It's a good prediction, unless we have mass adoption. 50
to 100 or something like that for sure, because that would mean but at what scale we're scaling up? It's coming up, so I don't know.
I mean, the NASDAQ at 12 said that they were going to use settlement of the back end on the stock market as their first implementation. It needs to be like $100 to handle the daily settlement of that.
I hope you are 100% right. I'm 100% wrong. Believe me. I've been
100% wrong for the last 8 years. My neighbors won't even talk to me anymore. They're like, "You said 2021." You said,
They turn the other way. Throw their groceries.
30 is a safer prediction than 100, right? Go,
Jakey! It's not about being. It's not about being safe.
It's so good.
It's not about being safe. It's not about being safe. It's just the way I've seen things happen over the last 20 years.
Yeah,
that's all it is. I'm not trying to be safe. I don't care if I'm wrong. I actually hope I'm wrong. I hope we see $1,000 XRP tomorrow. But like I said, there's things. The industry moves slowly. It just moves slowly.
It does. It does.
Yeah. So I'm compensating for how slow they move and how slow they adapt. And they're all afraid of being sued, and no one wants to go to court, and they just don't want to be bothered. And so it takes them a little longer to get through that slog.
Very slowly, then all at once, though, right? So hopefully this is the all at once moment.
I hope so.
We've been going slow for the last 5 years, dude.
10 years.
So
let's be real. Yeah.
What's up, Rotisserie? Bear?
What's up, guys?
What are you doing,
dude,
man?
My shoulders are really tight right now, Bear. Do you think you could come
Check out
rub
Bear,
me?
man. What's going on, man?
I'm dollar cost averaging Bear now.
DCA. DCA Bear.
Johnny Cool says, just be patient. BTC and ETH pop from nothing. So will XRP.
Boom.
Yeah.
You know, people say that, but I have to point out, it took
all the motherfuckers going on now. Here, you guys fucking run the show.
Yeah, it took a while for BTC to get
to
where it was. I mean, let's be real. BTC started off. It took about 10 years to get to around 10,000. So it took a little while. So we see these leaps now, and we
That's
think,
true,
oh, BTC just shot up out of nowhere. No, that's not true. So even that took a couple of years to get where it was going. So we're fine. Long as it keeps going up, we are fine.
That's right. That's right. I agree.
Beautiful.
And we are going up, man. There's no way around it. Every single day there's good news. I mean,
Yes.
phenomenal news. I mean, talking about BNY Mellon, like I was just hearing maybe today, yesterday, you know, possible acquisition, buying a bank. You hear about that, right?
Mhm.
That guy's question, he's like, I'm not talking about that right now. But no, we got the banking license. There's nothing stopping this, man.
Oh, it's happening. This is
yeah,
happening.
Absolutely.
Like I said, they're complaining about, they're fighting over paragraphs. They're sitting at tables with heads of states. This is, you know, this is not a joke. It's happening. We just have to we have to bear with it just a little bit longer.
I kind of look at it like how people look at corrupt politicians. Something's got to happen, and we're all waiting with like, it's never going to happen. But in this case, like what Bishop was saying is, you can't deny it.
That's right.
Because it's not people going to jail. You know, well, maybe, who knows, maybe somebody would go to jail, but it's a change in the financial system. So we got to look at it specifically, like take it for what it is. We know there's a bunch of bullcrap artists and corrupt people behind the scenes and everything to do with finance, but in order for what they want even to happen, it all has to change. So it is going to happen.
We have this snowball effect, right?
Yep.
It's got to roll down this hill and collect more snow till it's so big that no one can stop that ball from rolling. And that's what we've been doing all this time. And this snowball is pretty big now.
Just watch out for what's underneath the snowball on the streets, y'all.
Yeah.
Watch your feet.
Hot poop.
We got this like this Mexico. Where we're not talking about is like, you know, we're starting with these fucking crazy false flags coming up. It's getting hairy. I'm not scared. I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, let's go, bro. Let's fucking go. Because
like,
Iran was just about to start, then all of a sudden Mexico took the spotlight. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, go ahead. Kind of following the same line.
That's all the same.
Well, didn't Trump keep constantly offer assistance to eliminate the cartels? And then this might be like a catalyst to do that, because Claudia Sheinbaum kept saying, no, we got it. So do you think it could be something like that, to where it's like what you're saying, a false flag? It's like a preemptive deal to get us over into wrecking the cartels in Mexico, because we're not getting what we need, what we want elsewhere. Not us, but the government. So they're like, well, we're just going to go show our might here and there while we got all these other distractions.
I think, well, go ahead.
You can count the distractions on a weekly basis. There's almost like 3 to 5 every single week now.
And what if those distractions were because we're bringing in hauling in a whole new financial system that's going to change every single thing? So so they're going to do everything, including tell you that there's real aliens, all that bullshit, just to distract everyone from the bottom, under the sea to the freaking top of the moon. They just want to make sure that every one of those groups of people understands that they're psyoped and they're into their bullshit, because a new financial system's coming in, and if you get into it and you become part of it, you're probably taking away those precious XRP tokens from the big businesses.
I mean, imagine like, for instance, like the Q community, and I'm not saying they're bad people, but like the moment Trump said Obama gave away classified information about aliens, I'm like, and then so an hour later y'all said, oh, we're going to declassify it.
Yeah.
You do that 4 times a year. So Q groups are like, bro, Obama's going to jail finally. He's going to meet a real big Mike in jail, bro.
Yeah, he's going to.
It's happening.
That's funny, but right there. Perfect example.
I do think it's odd that
BBB,
he actually said aliens
JP Morgan?
exist. Go ahead, sir.
No, you're good. Triple B, anybody see JP Morgan now saying XRP has to go or as a go-to cryptocurrency, being the most compelling institutional digital asset. See it as odd comment and timing. Does that mean banks what they want from Clarity? I'm not sure what you're saying exactly.
Well, I think
I heard that.
if I picked up on what he's saying, and if Jamie Dimon or someone actually said that, then we're getting closer.
Oh, I actually heard that. I heard it the other day, and I was actually blown away by it.
I never heard that. I was aware.
Yeah.
I was in the on some Christian like camp thing with out in the woods.
Yeah, Jamie.
So,
they said that, and it was so strange because
it's starting. There's no. They would even remember when they always. I mean, we know this. They always called it Ripple. They would never say XRP to save their life.
Exactly.
And now
and the ads and shit. Yeah, always
now
Ripple.
you're seeing like on all of CN, Fox, whatever. You're seeing like Bitcoin, Solana, and then you see Ethereum, and you'll see XRP, whatever. But XRP is being mentioned now, and people are actually making mention. When that quote that he just put up there, and what you just confirmed means that's more evidence. We're getting close. That's why I think it's going up, man. They're starting to. And then the NDAs are going to start coming off. Dude, it's on.
Yeah. We're here.
Yep.
We're definitely here.
They say Mexico's president's a tiny hat. So yeah, that's probably what's going. I don't know. Along the lines of that. Also, Johnny Cool said Obama was a constitutional lawyer. He's untouchable. And then fucking Fly Kiwi goes, if he goes to jail, bigger Mike.
Fly Kiwi, nut, dude. You're a nut, Fly Kiwi. They bigger Mike.
Yeah. Biggest Mike.
Shout out to Jody. There has to be a flip of the switch, or everyone will jump in. Yeah, bro, they can't afford to make everybody rich, but it's right in front of everybody's face right now. You could buy $1.40. Ain't nobody doing it because they got scared into it, or they got scared out of it because crypto's a scam. Don't you know?
This is what the rumblings. I've said this a couple of years ago, and then I said nothing about it, and now we hear about it all the time. Yeah. They will stop. They will pass a law, and this is what I thought was going to happen, and now I believe it's going to happen. They're going to find a way to get it all off the exchange. It won't be any flip of the switch type of thing. What they will do is just make it so you can't buy it. It will be off the market. That's what's going to happen. That's how you stop people from buying.
You think so?
I really do think so. I think they're just going to all of a sudden it's going to be like some executive order where you can't sell this particular thing.
Bloop.
And then either the government's going to buy Ripple off, or take control of it, and that's going to be the end of anyone that can get any more of it.
The only that could happen in time, but I
remember we used to talk about that years ago.
There's a lot of other countries like Japan was talking about giving yield in XRP lately, and they're on fire right now with the whole XRP bank. With where they are with their economy. They're starting to get aggressive and like saying, hey, letting the cat out of the bag maybe a little bit, like, hey, you know what, we're happy anyways, and why are you happy? Well, we got this thing called XRP, and we got this percentage ownership now of like Ripple, and I mean all kinds of stuff, man. They're actually sitting pretty.
Yeah.
But if they,
bro, it looks like U.S. about to go to war with. Sorry, Remy. Go ahead. My bad.
No, sorry, dude. I guess it's the same thing. Like I was gonna say, it's like that Strait of Hormuz thing that Jake Claver says, and I'm Jake Claver neutral. I could care less. Who cares, man? If he's right, great. If he's not, what's Jake Claver? Who cares? But the thing is that he's talking about the Strait of Hormuz all the time, and if it does go into that Japan reverse carry trade, yeah, man, it could happen anytime. It can, and it would cause a lot of issues, and it would propel us into needing XRP for liquidity. I think.
Ooh-wee.
But you ever notice too that they're saying, okay, we're fighting Iran, now we're backing off. Now we're fighting them, now we're backing off. We're sending ships out there. Oh, but we're looking for peace in the next 8 days. Oh, we're gonna nuke them. Yeah, it's just like they're keeping everybody off balance, man. It's just like, shut up, dude. Just do your thing and get it over with.
We're on a 10-day countdown. I think there's like 7 days left. And there's a show on
I wonder
Amazon called Tehran, which is I think from watching it is leading up to like current events. It's about Persian-born spies in Iran that work for Mossad. It's like an action show. It's crazy. Not the best show to watch, but it.
Bro,
it
I wonder how
definitely
fast.
illustrates it.
It's interesting, actually.
Roger that, Tehran. I wonder how fast we're gonna slaughter all these cartel members. Like how fast? I wonder how fast they're gonna get slaughtered by the U.S. Are they just gonna let fuckery happen? Because, dude, Mexico is America's fucking vacation spot. That's what you do. Like it's threatening, pretty
Americans.
closely. It's threatening Americans at this point. It's too close. That's in our backyard.
Mhm.
That's way too fucking close.
And Jesse Ventura will have something to say about it because he lives down in Mexico and he's got the documents. He doesn't like
Well,
Donald Trump.
Kenzo, aren't you down? You're down south, but you're way south. You're Peru, right?
Yeah, I'm in Peru and way deep. Well, not that deep, but in the jungle. So kind of feel somewhat insulated from any major conflicts that can happen.
Oh, is that a huge mosquito by your head?
It's a picture. Yeah, it's a picture of the jungle-related theme.
You could put some bread on that and got a mosquito hoagie.
That's a dragonfly.
Oh, you're right. That is actually
Even better.
right.
I heard your case.
That was a mosquito. I'd be terrified. Jesus.
Well, it's just because
Mosquito.
the screen was the picture was small, and then I was like,
Oh, yeah, I
dude.
did.
Shoot, a dragonfly that large, I'm terrified. Let's be real.
That's a big ass dragonfly.
Smacking yourself on the face.
I want some shit to pop off. I want some like COVID level shit to pop off where we're like, what the fuck? Yeah.
Yeah,
Crazy.
don't wish for that.
I'd prefer a shorter, like little blackout. 10 days, a month, a few weeks.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good with a
That's
30
like
day
a what the
reprieve.
fuck? Like, yeah.
Like
So,
no
Fisher,
internet.
what's up?
That shit actually happened.
I'm my speculation is kind of based on the 3 days supply chain to all the grocery stores, and they're gonna want people to get hungry, but not like killing each other out in the streets, so they're gonna go for that 3 to 5 day, oh, we just saved your ass, by flipping the switch.
And people will
That'd be nice.
still be out there buying a ton of more toilet paper than water.
Toilet paper gold.
That's right.
Yeah, freaking out. All the sheep are gonna freak the fuck out. Hardcore.
They'll put the new virus.
You got
in the toilet
Rubio realizing he's going to have to be the new leader of the Jalisco New Generational Cartel.
with a gold AK.
Yeah,
They don't
and
mess
money
around with
stacks
those
next
custom
to him.
guns down there.
Getting face tattoos and shit. Pump Pimp. Where's Chenzo from? I don't know.
Chenzo,
I'm a-
Chenzo,
about
you
to
from
join the show.
Canada,
says
right?
Chenzo.
But you live in
From
Peru.
Montreal. I'm
Yeah,
from
but you live in
Montreal.
Peru.
Then I lived in Japan for 6 years.
Nice.
Thailand 3 years. Singapore.
Who
Korea.
called you
and
Cheezo?
then Peru for the past 10 years now.
He called you
Yeah, but you're a citizen now down in Peru, right?
My lawyer just sent my application in December. I was called for an audience, but I just came back from Thailand, so I couldn't make it. But so we resubmitted my application. So within the next 3 months, I should get my Peruvian citizenship. Yeah,
Gold beans,
passport. No,
man.
That's cool.
I'm going to call you Cheezo.
Cheese, love it.
Better than cheese.
Oh, that's so funny. I don't know, dude. Cheez-Its are pretty good, bro. Been poisoning my fat, white, pasty body with boxes of Cheez-Its for years now as a
gold-
debt slave.
Ooh.
Maybe I'll
gold-
go shift.
Goldfish.
No, goldfish are tasteless, bro. Cheez-Its at least have flavor and shit on them. Goldfish are bullshit. Are you a child, Jim? Are you a fucking child? Come on. Let's go. Stack it up, damn right. Stack up that toilet paper. Yeah, the sheep are going to go hog wild, bro. Yeah.
You know, in 2022, when I moved to Thailand for 7 months, and I was like, if there's another shutdown or whatever, I was loading up on water. I had fishing gear. I had like solar lamps. I had stuff for starting a fire. I had all kinds of preparedness stuff, shit, to be able to stay on that island.
Yeah, it's like it happened when you do that and you go hard one time. It's like you only do it one time, and then after that, you're like, it takes too much energy. I'm not gonna do that shit again.
Yeah.
Hey, did you have a bunch of shit at your house, like in one room, and it had all these like survival things in there, like a whole room full of like shit, like food and stuff? Can you hear me?
Yeah, sorry, was that a question?
No, it was for Rotisserie Bear. I went by his house one time. He had all this shit everywhere in his house. He has a big old place, and then in one room, it was just full of like supplies.
Don't tell everyone they're gonna come here when.
You don't even know where you are. He's on at Church Street. And,
yeah.
Mission. No, just kidding.
Yeah.
No, I did the same damn thing. I bought those things that last 25 years. You know, you get them from like the Mormons or something.
What things?
Oh yeah,
the cans of like fluffy, you know, like foods, like
dehydrated.
Just canned food.
Dehydrated food. I'm sorry.
Oh, dude, the
Just
Mormon
canned food will last. Years.
Well, I definitely don't agree with anything Mormon as far as that. Those guys. Those guys know food preparedness.
Yeah, I agree.
Those guys know it. They sell it. They'll sell it to anybody too. So if you're ever in a situation and there's a Mormon temple around, you can't go anywhere else, they will have a lot of off-grid stuff like food and stuff.
Yeah.
May not be the best, but they know how to do it.
Hey Chenzo, what's the down there in Peru? What's the firearm situation like? Are you allowed to own guns, buy guns, and stuff like that, or what?
Yeah, well, so I don't own any here. I've never owned any, but I looked into it about a year ago. So there's a shop in Lima at a mall that has both regular firearms and air stuff. And for the regular firearms, to answer your question, you need a permit and you need to do a course or something. You need to the best of my understanding, because my mother-in-law has a security company and some of her security agents failed their gun test. So hence, I believe that you need to do a test. But I don't know if that's just to be a security guy owning a gun or just a private citizen.
Is that for not to cut you off? Is that for citizens only? Like what? Right now you're not a citizen, but you're soon to become one. Would you be able to? Yeah. Yeah,
That's
go
a
ahead.
great question. As a non-citizen, I'm not sure if I'd be able to. Probably not. Although I have a resident card, like a foreigner's card, gringo card. So maybe with that I'd be able to. But more than anything, I was looking to buy like the top of the line air stuff. It's like a machine gun. It's like fucking $2-3 grand for this thing that looks big time like a real machine gun, and I'm sure it would do some damage if you were to shoot it at close proximity. I haven't bought it yet. I'm not too worried if there's like shit hits the fan. My mother-in-law has warehouses full of food. She's in the food business. And here you don't need any heat. You don't need any, so it's like warm all year round where we're at. So it's just a matter of having water and then just kind of staying inside if there's anything happening. So I'm not too worried about neither like food supplies or protection. But if shit were to hit the fan, I might just get a gun or something.
In some countries,
right on.
Some countries, if you're not a citizen, all you have to do is take a class and become a member of like a local gun club, like where you go practice to shoot, and then that's all you need, and they'll allow you to start off with one firearm.
Yeah, actually, when to answer your question differently, even though I'm sure like all the laws in every country are different. When I was in Thailand in 22 and I was all like prepping and all that, I have a friend there. He's half Thai, half Swedish, and he's got a gun. Like a center where you can go shoot, and he was telling me, because I asked him the question, like, can I buy a gun and so on. So he's like, you He said, you can pay money, I'll buy the gun, it stays at my range, and if it hits the fan, it's there, you can come and grab it. Well, yeah, so as a foreigner in Thailand, you can't buy a gun. Maybe if you have a residency permit or card, things change. And then once you're a citizen, doesn't matter if once you're a citizen, you can do whatever any citizen can do.
Oh, right on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Very cool.
Ooh-wee. Conflict. Thanks for that big ass bomb. Conflict dropped a $50 bomb earlier. Thank you, brother.
Whoa.
All right,
Nice.
ma'am.
Hey, rich guy.
I'm out.
Big money.
Hope y'all have a
Rich
beautiful and
guy.
blessed filled Sunday. Let's go. Sorry, go ahead.
XRP Plumbing said some
I
nunchucks
think we may.
with a B on the end. Some nut.
I think we might need to take a little breather, enjoy our day. Happy coffee time. Thanks for joining us today. We got 170 watching. Appreciate you guys, you diehards in this hard, dismal, sad time, but it won't be much longer. We're so close, guys.
We're close.
We're close. So shout out to all you gentlemen. Thanks for coming on. I should
Right
probably
on.
get myself a cowboy hat. I'd probably fit in better.
Look
wouldn't
at
I?
these guys, man. Hey, Zerk, you're the best. That's all.
And we
I'm
have to
saying.
have hat day. We have to have a special
Thank you.
hat day.
And Uncle
Special hat,
Buster,
not a
we're
tiny hat, a special hat.
Oh, dude, you gotta wear one of those. That would be hilarious.
A fucking yarmulke. Well, this beanie, I put it up because I get too hot, and then it looks like a tiny hat up there.
Just put like
Yeah.
a soft cloth
Anyways.
coaster on your head for your drinks.
That's why I put this one on because you had yours on. So
Yeah.
we got
Plumbing's
plumbing
on.
comes on.
Take us out, plumbing. Yeah, these motherfuckers just jumped in at the plumbing. Say some profound shit and get us out of here. Let's go.
I was coming in for the backstage act.
Well, you got to walk us out now, motherfucker.
Let's go.
I say just
Run it.
y'all be patient, man. Just be patient. Get ready. The truth is in our face, and it's been in our face for a long time. But the media wants to keep you stupid and dumb. I mean, that's the point of it. Dumbing down society is what they're doing. But like they said, you just prepare yourself, man. Be ready. Don't make any stupid ass decisions once everything starts hitting. Give yourself a few days to calm down, relax, figure out write shit down as soon as it starts, and discipline yourself about what's about to go down. Don't overreact. Don't be a lottery winner and then fuck everything up. You know what I mean?
That's
Try to
good advice.
Keep your shit calm. Don't freak out, and just stay level-headed, man. Stay completely level-headed.
That's right. Let's go.
You heard plumbing. You heard him. You heard him. No blows and no hose.
No blows, no
No
hoes,
and
no
hoes.
in your effing mind.
Beautiful. Gentlemen, say goodbye. I hope you have a good day. And thanks for
Bye,
joining
guys.
Coffee Time with you on
You
Tuesday.
guys are awesome.
We have another show, XRP Boardroom, on Tuesday. Later, this is Moon Fever by Baggy. Let's fucking run it.
I caught the code, packing them bags, till we explode, no turning back. Got the decode, crypto to flow, live by the code, all get exposed. Don't play no games, I put them in chains, feeling the burn, Venus gon' rain, my DNA strain. I'm not the same, move pilot my face, we moving for change, filling my stash, we make them pay, spiritual health, devilish wealth. They say that the bag, the root of all evil, I do it for good, so we are not equal. They wanna defeat you, in school they don't teach you, we crypto the bag, so we gon' eat you to transfer cash. Get in on my people to transfer cash, get in on my people. We blast out the meter, so many bags, we got moon fever, we got moon fever. So many bags though, yo, up in my castle, yo, we off the meter, we got moon fever.
I'm XRP, whoa, whoa, oh, oh, oh. firmament, they not discerning it. Lead or manifest, invest, I'm churning it. Eat, they be burning it. Like we at the Bohemian Grove, cook up on the stove. I felt like I was on first 48 for XRP. All this intel I gave up and told. Whoa, 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 whoa. Snitch, I am none of that. SEC Gary G begging the running back. Fallen angels, like the book of Enoch. Get them Charlie Waters, they ain't getting no Crocs. They buying up gold like we living Fort Knox. 49er, catch me on the Gold Coast. Triangular trap, running routes like a postman. Touchdown, bad man, run up those notes, man.
So many bags. We got moon fever. We got moon fever. So many bags, though, yo. Up in my castle, yo. We off the meter. We got moon fever.
Heard you want more, pop, pop, pop. This coin so hot, it's about to explode. Focus on my purpose, this ain't premonition. Seeing clearly now with my third eye vision. Accumulating wealth, pursuing my mission. My eyes on the prize with such precision. 111, that's synchronization. Bye, 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 this accumulation. Time's getting high, Phoenix rising now. Moon fever game going out with a bang. Financial freedom, building that kingdom. Living in the now, to no man we bow. Speaking the truth, this goes out to the youth. Invest in your future, forget separation. Don't be like a vulture, stop cancel culture. Oneness, one love, let's go on a moon venture.
That's off the meter. So many bags. We got moon fever. We got moon fever. So many bags, though, yo. Up in my castle, yo. We off the meter. We got moon fever.
Coffee time with Berserker and Uncle Buster. Doors open. Good to see you. You know where the coffee pot is.
This is Berserker.
Yo, this is Uncle Buster. Get a cup. Let's talk crypto.
Yeah, dude. This coffee's bomb.
Nothing comes between me and my XRP. All in.
Flip that switch. We're coming for that top spot.